Órale, Holmes. I guess they want the smoke. Okay, fucker. That's what you're gonna get. What's up, Jay? Yeah, man. I wasn't planning on going live today. Wait for some people to get in the building. I'm gonna explain what's going on. I wasn't even planning on going live today. Stop barking at people. I guess you want the smoke, Holmes. I guess you want some smoke. Uncle Mo, Just V, Miss B99, Chris, Max, um, Deshonda. I think I said that right. Deshonda. Peace and welcome to the channel. Look, man, I was gonna give it a break today. I wake up to a text message from KKC saying, "Yo, this fat old goat." Let me stop. Let me calm down because I ain't even hear what she said yet. But apparently, she had a lot to say about me. I wake up to a text message from KKC like, "Yo, they live talking about you." I'm like, "Oh, word." I'll be live in 15 minutes. I guess Lanae do. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna be arguing with a y'all know how I don't do too much arguing with women, especially on the internet. I said it right? Okay. People always butcher my name, so I know how it feels when people mess up your name. They mess up my YouTube name and my name in real life. Uh where is it? Let me drop the link for Jaded. Drop the link. Okay, fool. You want the smoke? Bougie Barbie. Hey. That link is for Jaded to come up. I got my mouse. I just didn't. I was knocked out all day. I ain't even set the computer back up, but it will be set up by the bar. I ain't even set my computer back up. I was knocked out. I wasn't planning on going live till tomorrow, so this is unexpected. But I do got the mouse. Thanks to y'all, I do got that mouse. Um, but I didn't set my computer back up yet. I got it sitting in the corner, and I gotta reset it back up. Oh, and I ain't feel like doing it tonight. You said I'm Rim Ram, huh? You said I was Rim Ram somewhere earlier. Yeah, I was knocked the fuck out. I had my kids all day, and then when my wife got home, I wound up taking a nap, and I didn't wake up until like 20, 30 minutes ago. They had me up all morning cooking eggs and shit. There you go. It's on now. I sent you the video link in your what's your face in your messenger. He got his mic on. He's probably still setting up. But yeah, man. I try to like when you try to spare people, bro, you just keep poking the bear, poking the bear. Sweet DJ. Oh, you said another person was saying my name. They call me Rim Ram. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they don't like. It clearly says Rim Rum. Some people say Rim Red, Rim Rud. I didn't heard so
Well,
many different.
they be calling me Jada. So
Yeah, yeah, I'll be hearing so many different versions of my name. I'm like, God damn, it's not like it's just it's two, it's six letters,
it's
two words.
partially a way to diminish your character. Is I'm not even gonna say your name, so we don't gotta say her
Right.
name. Her name is Stinky Stacks. So Stinky Stacks was stalking Umar. So of course she
Funky
lives
old
for
goat.
attention. She lives for this attention, son. Like, think
Yeah,
how many times she texted that man and got no response and kept texting and said, "I'm not gonna mess with him
right.
no more." Kept going.
Yeah. I listened to like a part of what she was talking about earlier, and it was like, oh, I make mistakes and blah blah blah. Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, that's a huge one.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
did.
listen,
It's not about you making mistakes. It's about how you went about it.
it's about you. It's not about the mistake that you made when you dropped Umar's mother because he didn't give you attention because you didn't respond to your text messages. And it wasn't about the mistake. It was for the throat going Umar, whatever you did with him. It's not about the mistake that you made about not washing yourself properly or wearing shower shoes in a dirty shower. The mistake is that you needed to not
Oh,
get
Mr.
on the
Joyful.
internet with all this.
Right. That's that. You know,
Yeah, like we didn't need to know any of this. We did not need
we
our
definitely
lives
didn't.
interrupted. I was actually healing from a stroke when this lady came out with this nonsense. So, it was entertaining while I was in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, it did boost my channel a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey guys,
What's up, Mr. Yard? Did you get
so
the video link? Get it?
the the video link.
Yeah, I got
The
the video.
said
I got the video up.
uh,
You gotta tell me the
uh,
timestamp though. Cause
Yeah,
I
I'm
I don't
actually
it, I don't
I'm
know
actually
no
a
I
little
don't know the
bit. I'm
time
late to
stamp.
the party. I'm late to the party. So could you please explain what's going on?
Apparently I
Stinky
woke up.
Stacks is back. Oh, Stinky
I
Stacks
woke.
is back with her
Wait,
shenanigans again.
yeah, I woke up today from with a text message saying that she's live right now talking about me. So I
Oh,
want to
me?
see what you got to say. No, Lanae.
Damn, Jazz,
Right. No, no.
you was talking about my bro.
Yeah, right. That's what I was getting saying. Lanae made a live talking about me.
No, you talk about me.
You was talking about Remy.
Apparently,
Oh, Ramram. Oh, okay. I was just getting a little confused. Um, Well, by the way, Rim, I want you to let you know that as of today, so I don't know if you know, but as of yesterday, I was notified that Marianne Lorient had striked my channel, and I
Mm.
have since done the proper channels to do the counter notification, and I've been informed that they have been accepted now, and my strike's gone now, and that we my videos should be restored within April 10th.
YouTube new family. They new family. YouTube new. YouTube new.
wow, how you striking people for some shit you did?
Yo,
Make that
she's
make
And
gonna
you know what's
look.
funny?
You know what this
You know
is?
it's mhm.
This is paper terrorism. This is what they accuse. This
Yeah,
is what the sovereign citizens do. Like they want to load you down with paperwork so that you get overwhelmed and you don't do anything. But now she's about to be
that's all.
overwhelmed with her own paperwork because she doesn't have the
Yeah.
wherewithal to deal with all that.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, if you striking all these people, I hope you know all these people are going to fight back, and
Yeah,
then what?
Yeah.
she about to immediately
I
jump in.
can I can confirm that I believe it's fair to say that not only myself have done counters, but also I believe based on the text messages I saw of Lady Luck, and mind, I'm fairly certain to say that also Lady Luck has also done that or is in the process of doing it if she hasn't done it already. And one of my subs claimed that she's done it to many more other people. So hopefully they're
So,
doing counters as well.
so I believe I
Yeah,
heard from Trey. He said something about copyright court is $45 to file. So that's
No. So it's actually because this is DWMC that has to go to it has to go to federal court, and the
right.
federal court minimum process is 450 to 400 to 450 to file the claim. It's not 45.
Oh, beautiful. So that means that
oh
Mary got to
wow,
pay a little bit over a band to get
just
this going.
yeah,
Hmm. And that would be and here's the beautiful part about it, gentlemen. Not only would she have to do that every time she wants to file, because the filing she also has
And
to
then you got to
have
pay every
proper.
file.
You have to pay every time, and she also has to, if she doesn't have any paralegal training, she doesn't know, like, doesn't file it properly on the grievance she wants to make. She
They don't
still has to
file
pay it
it.
regardless if they accept it or reject it.
She has
So,
to pay it. They
and
reject it. They send it back. She has to pay it again. They reject it, and
yep,
then oh, what a
yeah.
wild ride! What a wild ride she's about to go on.
And best of all, um, in my case in particular, here's where she really made the mistake. First off, I didn't monetize my videos, so I made no profit. She can't claim to the courts that I, had any market value or deranged her profits. So she has no
Her
monetary claim she can
content,
make against
her
me.
content doesn't
Right,
have market value. Her
right,
content doesn't have no market. That's what I was saying last
right.
night. Like you're the whole point of a copyright strike, right? Is that your
Hmm.
content in and of itself has intrinsic value. And if your content has no intrinsic value, there's nothing to sue for.
Exactly.
right,
And and
right.
and that's and
And
that's
I
the
don't think you
power of me
monetized
saying
yet,
I'm
Mr.
not
J.
gonna. What?
You're not
Say
monetized
that
yet, are
again,
you?
Ron? Nope, nope. I
I
have
said
no.
you're
I
not
have made it a
monetized yet,
point.
are you?
But even if he was
Right.
monetized, the content itself has no value. Like that movie is
Right.
destined. That movie is destined to end up in the no copyright zone, like where
Oh,
it's
so
owned by no one.
she didn't strike me for anything about the movie because I didn't react to the movie. What she struck me for was, that 4 minute video. She struck me on two videos. That
Oh,
one where
you
she went
kill
to
me, family.
headquarters.
Yes.
The one
Oh,
where she went to headquarters. Yeah, I
yeah.
did about
Well, here
she she
here's the
she
thing
struck me
about
for
that
that.
one.
But
Here's the thing
real quick,
about
the
that one,
second
Joe.
thing. But here's the real quick. The
Oh, go
second
ahead, go
thing
ahead.
she struck me for was a video that she deleted herself. Like I checked her channel, it's not there anymore, and she still
So
struck it.
now watch this. Now, hear me out. Hear me out.
No, but
Yeah.
she gonna fuck
Hear me
herself
out on
because
this, right?
you sending out
Those
all these strikes.
videos that she posted around this check scam and all this other stuff that she
Uh
pulled,
huh.
that could very well be, she could string that all together into her second movie. That because that's her film, like her workflow is to make these weird videos where she's made up a story and then tie them and then string them all together and say it's a movie. So she could make the
Mm.
argument that because it's not created yet, she could just put a dollar value on it. So I mean,
Hmm.
because those videos particularly are not the horrible movie that I enjoyed it, but it's still objectively it was a horrible movie. I just like bad movies. Um, but there's a
Uh,
possibility. doubt it because
She gon'
again, she has to figure out her way through legalese, and she has
Yes.
trouble with English. She has trouble with Americanese.
Mm-hmm. And you have to be very specific on what you're going to claim against me, and the court has to, and it has to legally make sense. If she sends a bunch of gobbledygook, they're just going to say, nope, we're not accepting this. So you're going to send it back, as you said, and then pay another 450 each
She has to
time.
know how to
no, she
technically
gonna wind
write,
up
technically
she gonna
talk.
wind up screwing herself because that's what happened to Fresh and Fit. That's what happened to a lot of people. They lost their monetization because they was using the strike thing, sending out strikes,
Mm-hmm.
false strikes, and YouTube he caught on to it and he took the monetization. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna keep sending out
Yep.
all these strikes, and then YouTube is gonna look at it like, wait a minute, this lady is just sending out bad strikes. This is like the umpteenth strike this lady been sent out, and they're gonna look back. They're gonna look at her, and they're gonna look at the people that's appealing it and what they say, and they're gonna look at what she say, and then they're gonna make their decision from there. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna take her channel, her monetization for trying to use the weaponize the strike system.
Well, she got her channel off of Lennon's back, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Honors. So she got her channel from Mr. Honors. So Honors taketh and YouTube taketh away. I mean, if you ain't got a channel no more, fuck it. Excuse my language, you know. But you
Yeah.
didn't
Hey,
need the channel.
Jay,
You
put
could,
up the
you could
video.
just keep making those bad movies and put them out on Vimeo.
Yeah. Yeah, put up the video. I don't know what the timestamp is, but she ain't been live that long, so
All right, hold on. I gotta remember how to do the share screen. Okay, share screen. Boop.
yeah, I'll see
Allow.
it.
Share this window. Now I
It ain't
jump
been
over
that
here.
long.
All right, it's not long or yo, it's alive. What's the timestamp?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta go back. I don't know the timestamp.
Copy.
I
Yeah,
was
I
watching it.
suffered a connection loss. Sorry about that. I suffered a connection loss.
All right, I'm going. Yo, man, if she starts eating in this video, man. Oh my God, starts chewing again, man. Listen.
Oh, yeah, the pistachios. I know. So it did it for most of the live.
Oh my God, it was disgusting. It
And
was
I'm
like a
telling you
cow eat.
guys, I don't think it was peanuts. She says it was peanuts. I think she was mixing some Big Macs in there too.
Man, she was eating
So I'm,
grass. Man. That's a cow. Mistaka
Diabolical.
es la vaca.
Diabolical. You
Goddamn,
can't
what
see
it
the
is.
oh,
video. You can't see it on the screen, did it?
You can't see. What can
oh,
you see?
It
it
says
just
click
says click
for
to full
exit
screen.
full screen.
All right, right. I still messed
Yeah,
up. Hold on. Let me go
but
back.
I do want to say this, Rim. You know the best part about it too is we know how slow Marianne is, right? She literally only has 10 days, just 10, and it's
Right.
not a quick process. So that's even more against her because after the 10 days, it's just over.
All right, now
So she gonna wind up fucking herself.
back here. Oh God, I'm in the fucking the do 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 do. What do I do?
Yeah.
You're
Oh
in the
man.
matrix.
Twilight
Hold
Zone.
on. Yo, every time I do this, I end up in the matrix. Yo, hold on, wait. Let me fix it again. Stop. Stop. Let me start over again.
Hey, hey, wait a minute. I thought I saw my future self there. He had a beard and a mustache.
Hold on, wait. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's what I did. Allow. Do y'all see my screen now?
I gotta put it back up. You gotta put it repost it. You gotta
Look at my. Hold up. Show all windows. Show. What the fuck,
You
man?
guys are great, but I confess
How about
there you
now?
go.
I
Can
have
you
a
see now?
I'm about to
guilty
put it.
pleasure of seeing you guys
No,
struggle with technology.
it's the
Yo,
all right, yeah. Go to the
it's just
video.
been a long time since I did this.
Hey, I can
How
see my
about
house
now?
There
from
we
there.
go.
You
There
got
we
it?
go.
Here we go.
Yeah, you gotta put it
Voila.
up. There we go.
Voila. All right.
I was
All
gonna say,
right. Now
yeah,
we
he
about to
started the
listen.
show.
Hey yo,
He says,
she needs to change the top where it says Vanta. She should change the Vaca.
the
Well, I'm
vodka.
not saying, Jay, I'm not saying anything she's not already aware of because they send her a notice. So she knows this already.
Her quiet bovine. Um, y'all ready?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Here we go.
Boo boo.
Yo, she talks so annoying.
Oh, you gotta turn the volume up. I don't think your volume up.
Oh, I gotta turn my volume up. Hold on.
You gotta turn the volume up.
Volume's up on this. Let me make sure it's not up on the computer.
Yeah, I think it's probably that.
There we go. All right, here we go. Back to the cow.
No, you still can't hear it. The hell is going on?
What? Man, what's going on? Hold up. Maybe. Do you
Do
do
you
you
have
got
the
it?
mic on? Do you have the mic on
Yeah.
when you put share screen?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
You can
thinking
keep your mic
that.
on.
How about do you? How about in the controls? Do you got to turn my mic up in your controller?
I did. I did.
Okay, let me try it now. Let's try
It
staycation.
just says share screen. It don't even got the volume join footage.
No, I think that
I,
was. I think this one's a few days old, and yeah, we still can't hear.
Are you serious? How about Judge? Can you do it?
yeah, you supposed to do
Uh, sure, sure, sure. Just let me
that. Listen,
transition
I know
from
I
my
should have set
phone.
my computer back up today.
Yeah,
Man,
Don't
yeah.
worry,
man,
y'all.
listen,
Let me
I'm
transition from
setting
my
my
TV to
computer
my
back
phone.
up. We
Let
having
me
some
just
technical
transition from my
difficulties.
phone.
express purpose.
I
Let me
got my
transition
mouse.
from my laptop to my phone. I mean, from my
Uh,
phone to my
I got my
laptop.
mouse. I got my mouse, y'all. Don't worry. My computer will be set up tomorrow when I go live. Y'all get to see my face again, and everything's gonna go back to the way it was. Where else
All right.
Trip
Thank,
C's at?
thank
We
God.
have some
Yo, listen, man.
technical difficulties.
I just want to say, I'm not saying that the black woman is God, but I'm saying that when Trip is not here, things don't go right.
Right, right. Yo, remember when we did the Black Woman is God versus CMOS battle?
Hey yo, son.
Yo, that
Hey
was
yo,
some good shit.
hey yo, son. This Adventures of Professor NK comic is hilarious. Son.
I know. I was reading the joint that you posted. I was like,
It,
"Oh my
it,
god!"
wait,
He turned
wait,
what's the name to a mole rat? Was he a beaver or a
he's a
mole?
gopher. He's a gopher.
A gopher? Oh, okay. Thank you, conservative spies.
He's a
The reason
gopher,
why,
and his
yeah.
tagline is "Holy Moldy."
Oh my god, the reason why I didn't use my thing today because I didn't reset my computer back up. I just
Oh
put
no,
it to the side
it's
until I
all
got the
good.
mouse.
I just
I just
want to
woke the
know
fuck up.
if you ain't like it, I could change it. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying. I just want to get the feedback going on, so I knew what to do. But
You talking about the intro?
say again.
You talking about the intro?
Yeah.
No, I love it. My kids love it too. That's why my son. That's why I text you. My son. I showed my son that, and he was like, "Daddy, I want lightning powers."
Oh, I
he said. He said,
yo,
"Yeah." I showed him earlier. He was like, "Daddy, I want lightning powers."
yo, I went.
I was like, "Lightning? Why would you take lightning over the power of the sun?" He was like,
Yo,
"Nah,
I was.
I want lightning powers." My
Well,
daughter
lightning.
said she said I want this. She said I want the sun powers like yours. My son was steady on that lightning.
Got
That
that shine.
lightning. He ain't giving
He
fuck.
got he
Yeah.
got that Congo in him. That Congo in him. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, man,
So,
fuck that fire. I want lightning.
mm-hmm.
I'm about to drop it now, Mr. Judge. He definitely said, fuck that fire. Yo, this dog is getting so fucking big. It seems like every morning I wake
You
up, he's
got a
like an
pit?
inch bigger.
Was you got a
Yeah.
pit? Oh yeah, them niggas
I
gonna
think
keep.
he a pit mixed with something else.
Yeah, most a lot of people pits be mixing. Yeah, a lot of people pits be mixed, but
Get
pits
off of
have
there, you know, modern
pits have
condition.
dominant genes, obviously, because people
Right.
be having dogs people be having dogs with like one pit ancestor, and they look exactly like pit bulls.
You're like a pit, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, my son want to be Static Shock. I showed him Static Shock too. He like what's Static Shock's mentor name? Black Lightning.
Like, did you show them the TV show?
Yeah, that's where he got it from. We
Yeah,
watched the TV show. He love that shit.
yeah, man. Yo, how far did y'all get?
Uh, to when the daughter start
Oh,
becoming the strongest,
wait,
and she disappears or
wait
something
till they
like
get
that.
to them last seasons where they got the because you know them characters from the last season. That's from Milestone. So
Oh, okay.
Milestone is Dwayne McDuffie. Actually recently passed, but Dwayne McDuffie is the create. He was the creator of, I want to say,
Is,
Gargoyle Disney. He
isn't the
did.
Black Lightning dude? Isn't he the Khadijah boyfriend from Living Single? Was he Khadijah's boyfriend? I
Yeah.
knew I recognized this nigga. I'm like, I know this motherfucker from somewhere.
Yo,
I can't put my
did you
finger on it. And then I saw an
sing?
episode of Living Single the other day. And I was like, wait, that's Black Lightning.
So, do
Yup.
you guys want me to which video? The one she's doing right now?
Why she? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
All
yeah, the
right.
one he's not chewing on.
Do we? Where do you want me to start? Do we just continue, or do
Just go
you?
back to the beginning. Just go back to the
All
beginning.
right.
She ain't been live
All
that
right.
long.
All right. Cool.
Yo, coochie stinks.
Oh my
Can you
god.
guys hear it? Oh, it
Diabolical.
hasn't. She hasn't
Uh,
said anything yet. One second.
no, I can't say nothing yet. I heard it
Let
Yeah, she
when you
hasn't.
first put it up.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything yet. I think she's in her trying to get it started phase.
let
Let's see, I'm
Jesus
gonna find some
buy
snacks.
the E for
And
tune.
baby, wash. You wipe the smell away.
Yay. Is it gonna be true this time? It's probably made up.
She exemplifies the double standard.
Did she say get back in the mode?
Oh,
There she goes talking about the sector. Sector
Lanae,
right.
this, sector that,
you're not
sector
a
that.
part of the sector. You're not. You're just someone that we talk about because you lied and you smell
Exactly.
and you chew like
Exactly.
a cow.
Uh, 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 uh.
Waste time with all these. Oh, I'm not this way. I'm that way. I'm the. It's just like get to your point.
Trey, what's up? Pause. Pause. You forgot for the first 6 or 7 months we were going at Umar's neck defending you. You forgot that part, right? But we eventually opened our eyes and saw what the real deal was. This is this. See, you're rewriting the story. You're making it seem like, oh, everybody just jumped on you from the get go. Everybody was rocking out for you, going hard at Umar for you, putting up stuff that could have got our channel snatched. You said he put fingers in, you putting fingers in his booty, and he might be doing drugs, and he liked them trans gentlemen. That could have got our channel struck. We was rocking out for you until we realized that you were fucking lying.
And
It's
let
no.
me.
Go ahead.
I just want to add this point too. It's her whole argument is essentially don't blame women for making bad choices, but blame the men for deceiving them. And it's like, no, both are at fault. If the man deceived you,
Right.
he's at blame. You made the bad choice to stay with him regardless, you're to blame too. This is the double standard she's talking about. Oh, women are just solely victims for being women. Men are solely evil because we're men. And I say to hell with that.
Right. But the thing about it is, we rocked out for you for 6 to 7, almost 8 months, and now it's your turn. There is no double standard. We came at Umar. We already said what we need to say about Umar. Now it's your turn.
Exactly.
Go ahead. Go ahead, play.
Wait a minute.
Because not only to men,
Yeah.
Stinky
No, I said
Stacks.
go ahead, put it.
Stinky
Oh,
Oh.
Stacks was running with a alleged kid toucher, and she's talking about never mind.
I mean, he didn't say he wanted to cuddle by the fireplace with the boys.
Yep, he did.
I don't know what grown man wants to cuddle. I don't even like to cuddle with my goddamn son.
Yeah, no, thank you.
but for this particular one and for my scenario, it's a
Hey,
man.
well,
But men go through this too. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. They handle it a little bit different, I believe because women were more emotional. But I don't think that women have pain any more severe than men do. We just show it differently.
that's bullshit.
Um,
Cause I'm emotional as
with
shit.
it, like with all of this that's going on with
Now I admit it.
Umar, the one thing that I am seeing is that I am supposed to have had this insight, like this. They say we have the intuition. I get that, but
You
you
don't
have to
have no
be
intuition.
constantly tapped in.
Oh,
You
well,
slept with
where was
Umar
your?
Johnson. What intuition do you have?
That's what I was going to say. Where was your intuition? Now I hate when with women intuition. So where was your intuition when we're telling you that he wasn't shit from the get go? where where was the intuition then? There's always intuition afterwards.
You
Where
slept
was
with a
your
man that
intuition to
went
let you
on
know he wasn't shit?
after he
Would you
slept
say?
with you, went online and said your drawers look like a wife beater. There's no intuition there. Stop it.
Right.
And where was her intuition when that didn't let her that somehow failed to let her know that eventually the internet would discover her lies?
Right. Where was your intuition when you realized he wasn't doing going to help your son, but you still kept sleeping around with him? I'm convinced you never had any intentions of him helping your son. I don't think you had any intentions of him helping. You didn't call him for your son. You
Might have
called
been the
him
pretext, but not
for
the real
what
You
you
reason.
what you
got
got.
she's got women's imposition. She has that. Or she's got
She
imposition.
called that man for what she got, bro. Because you gotta think about it. You did no research on this nigga to even see if the nigga was qualified to help you with your son. You just instantly could. That's what she told us. She called him the second he said his no. She texted him once he flashed his number up, and she didn't know him prior to that. If you're gonna have somebody around your autistic son to help him, don't you think you want to do some research on him? And then
Our,
you wind up
our
never
lie detectors state that was a lie. I think she knew Umar
right.
from
You
watching
yeah.
Umar
She wanted it from the
videos.
beginning.
She finally got a
Also,
chance. She dialed that 988 number. What
Right.
also, when you consider that from the very onset, Umar has been saying ADHD is a lie, mental disabilities aren't true, and that's what he'd been saying long before he met Lanae, or Lanae even heard about him. You'd think that would be the last person you'd want to go to.
right.
Right. So driving to Nebraska would have been a red flag
Oh
for
yeah, I
me.
might have
Yeah,
missed
I did
that.
realize
That
that.
was in the movie too. He did do something about there's not really mental illness in the movie too, but y'all probably didn't get to that part
Oh,
because
wow. I did
that
not
was
No,
catch
I
that.
didn't even watch
that was
it. See, I
that was
couldn't
like
get through the movie.
I know y'all just watched like the first 15, 20 minutes, man, but there's a lot that went on after
No, I saw the entirety of it because out of just pure
I
curiosity.
didn't.
Not that my brain thanked
I
me
still
for
heard he knocked off an old head in that joint. I still ain't going to go back and watch it.
it.
Hey
He
yo,
said he
I
knocked
ain't
off the old head.
yo, the sex scenes weren't exciting. That wasn't what like the acting was where it was at, man. Like when you like the way that
It
Umar
wasn't
delivered
even
his line.
necessary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't get the sex scene.
like I almost like that's why I believe that what the story to a degree that she told about the filming of the movie, because that's the way the sex scene they look like. He was like, oh, we should well, it's a female here, we should just have a sex scene. Like we're talking, we
Right.
might as well have a sex scene.
Actually,
I'm
I've
starting to
even
think it might have been
another
Marianne
guy.
idea.
Another guy played another one of Marianne's films, like I think last month, and I watched it. You know, his live stream as he reacted to it purely because of how bad it was. Again, there were a lot of um, inappropriate crap in there that may had no. There wasn't even a plot. It didn't
Wait,
even
there's a
have anything
third
to do with the
movie?
plot.
Oh, you talking
Oh,
about the movie?
there's another movie there's another movie that she made,
Oh,
and it's very weird. It's very over Christianized. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There's not a whole
oh,
lot of
bad
plot to it.
Christian. Yo, listen, have you ever heard of Godfrey Ho?
No.
Okay, Godfrey Ho. You might like. I'm old. So Godfrey Ho made movies in like the late '70s, early '80s, right? And what he would
Mhm.
do was he would buy these older movies and he would chop them up and then make new movies with them. And if you watch them, they didn't
Wow.
make any sense. But
Wow.
You
that's
talk
the style.
That's
that man in his
interesting.
20s. He don't know what you talking about. That man in his 20s.
Yeah, now what you might now the Power Rangers shows, right? They were
Ah,
they borrowed that style. So the Power Rangers shows are old Japanese shows. So
Sentai.
all
Yeah,
of the
you
if
call
you
it
look at it,
Sentai.
yeah, those old hentai joints, right? So they're or sentai, whatever it's called. But
Sentai.
because yeah, because one of them's a freaky cartoon. But the
Oh, shit.
they would take the old shows and they would just take the soundtrack out and they replace it and then chop in the English edits like the scenes in the high school or the scenes where they don't have the costumes on and then they would chop it back in. But that's
You,
essentially what Marianne does with her movies. She'll go to
Oh,
church and she'll film a whole church sermon and chop it into a movie. Then she'll go up in a precinct and make up a story and make a scene, record it on her phone and chop it in the movie. And she's not editing these things; she's just running them together.
and I just
wow.
want to tell you
Yeah,
guys this.
hold on. Ruben says IKEA sent the cease and desist for the dresser from that scene.
But I do want to tell you guys something, and it's not necessarily related to this, but I think you guys will find it very fascinating. For a long time, you know, we've made movies about things that actually turned out to be real, like Star Wars: The Clones. Cloning is real, as it
Right.
turns
It
out.
was the Jedi was an African tribe.
The
Right.
Jed,
So,
well, the Jed was from Egypt. I know about that, but no,
right.
you were
Yeah,
But
saying you
they
were
were
the
called the
point
Jedi.
is, right, but the point I'm making is that a lot of the stuff Back to the Future, a lot of the stuff we actually, a lot of the stuff we actually did was actually foreshadowing technology we would actually have. And one of the most hilarious ones was College Humor, because 15 years ago they did a skit, a four-part skit, which was called "If Google Was a Guy," and it was all about, instead of using a Google being an elderly person who would sit there, and you'd go into his office and you'd ask him all these ridiculous questions, and he'd have all these files and everything like that to give you. And then 15, and what nobody realized at the time, right, as what came out of as a joke, essentially is what Google has become, because Google, you can now treat it as a person, ask it questions, what
yeah.
have you, and you can now talk to it one-on-one sessions. 15 years back, they treated that as a joke, as an idea, and that idea is a joke, but in actuality, 15 years later, they went ahead and created that.
And essentially AI is an old person you're asking questions. Like AI is the experience of AI is like going to ask an old person a question, and they have a whole bunch of files, and sometimes they mix the files up and get confused.
Hey, we getting off topic here.
Yeah, we are. We are. Let's start
I
This
mean,
again.
nigga's
listen,
going
man,
into a whole
Into
different.
it, you need to
Hey,
like
hey, hey, hey.
I
listen.
guess cultivate
AI is
it. You need
way
to
more
feed
interesting
it
than
in
today's
order
thing.
for it to work properly. I'm a
Yeah, I know, but
big
you know why people
believer
here though.
that you have to
Yeah,
follow your intuition in order for it. It's like a maybe like a muscle or like the brain. You have to use it in order for it to get better and better and better. But when you
Wow.
discount it, you shut it off, when you surround yourself with people that do not encourage you to use it, then it gets weaker.
Shit like that.
Wait, so she's essentially arguing that her feminine intuition doesn't work when she's around other people and is influenced
I,
by
I,
other people?
I think that's
So
what she was saying.
I think
I
I
didn't
think
really.
a lot of her muscles are decommissioned, so that one might be decommissioned as well.
I never heard anyone say, "Oh, well, your intuition can be turned off when you're around other people. Like your
We
Yeah, I
intuition is
didn't.
supposed to help you against other people."
it's like her appetite turns on when she gets around food.
Hey, it could be the same
So
thing.
with a lot of these issues that have came up, a big thing has been why didn't she it's like hindsight is 2020, and when I'm in the moment I have to even take myself back to that place and
Nah,
remember,
but your
what did
hindsight
you feel
and
in that moment? Why were you doing this? Why were you not alert? Why didn't you see things? Why didn't you react different? You do all of that to yourself because nobody wants to go through anything like this. Okay. But is you don't get any passes. You don't get, and these are people that don't understand, like, you literally have an ex. If you follow the advice that you're giving, the unsolicited at time advice that you're giving, you would also avoid going through a relationship that did not go to the level that you wanted it to go, right? And people are insensitive to it, I feel.
Is she now asking us to give her a pass because she was wrong and she's a woman?
Yeah, I don't get what she's saying. But hold on. User 225 triple C. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat. Rim, how much money for you to do Lanae slash Mel three
Three
call?
kickoff? Kickoff?
Oh, you got the. Oh my God. Phew,
What does
bro,
that do?
I couldn't even give you a number. He's basically saying how much would it cost? How much would I take to do a threesome with Marianne and Lynette? Bro, ain't enough money in the motherfucking world.
What if they
I'm sorry.
what if they said instead for you to actually arrange an interviewing those two in the same panel as you instead?
Oh, that's different. That's different. That's different. But he talking
Oh, you
about
can
having
be
like
bought
an
then?
actual sexual encounter with both of them. Hey, it's not
Yeah,
enough
it's a
money in the
hard no
world.
for me.
Yeah, it's not enough money in the world. We
No.
talking hundreds of millions in a memory wipe. We talking hundreds of millions in a memory wipe.
I, I actually I wonder if they actually ever did came out with a practice to wipe away memories for a fee that you didn't want. Do you think that would become very popular very fast?
I don't know. Wait. What'd you say?
What I said was if they actually came out with a technology that can actually wipe away memories you don't want for a fee, do you think that would become
No,
very popular as a business?
they already got that shit.
They
He said
do?
10K. 10K, not no 10K ain't enough. I need at least you gonna have to put some numbers in. You can put some more numbers on that motherfucker. Some more extra zeros
Maybe
on
this
that
is just
shit. They already got that shit.
I'm
You
partial
don't think the
because
government got
like
that
I'm
shit?
a
Well, yeah, but I was talking about a version for public use.
Oh, yeah, yeah, there's a whole lot of memories I would want wiped. I go broke. I wouldn't know
Perfect
none of you
quote in
motherfuckers.
Men in Black. Perfect quote. That's one of 100
Right,
memories I don't want.
right.
woman, so I feel like women don't get those passes. Um, there are a lot of people like, well, I saw the house. Well, you were sleeping with him. Well, I didn't see the house before I started sleeping with him. And you should have seen all of this. You should have known all of this. I literally, now here, it would be a different conversation if I went to the hotel that night, you know what I'm saying? And I just, I laid down. You open
Paul,
yourself up to that.
first of all, even after you saw the house, you still dealt with him, or you was trying to. We saw the messages. Even after you saw the house, you were still trying to deal with him sexually. We saw the messages. You was like, I feel like you only want me to deal with your mother. That means that you were still trying to have sexual relations with him after you saw the house. Uh, user 225 triple C. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat. He said,
Right,
"Who
because I
would you
mean, it's
enter in
not like
first,
okay,
bro?"
she went there, saw it, and said, "Nope, I'm staying at the hotel the entire time," or "Nope, I'm going back to wherever because this is too filthy." She stayed there continuously and became upset at being denied access.
Right. Thank you for the super chat. He said, "Who you enter, bro?" I couldn't tell you some shit like that because I wouldn't do it. Uh, ain't enough money to make me do that. I'm sorry. And
Yeah,
if I had to be, I would be. I don't know. I would have to be extremely fucked up,
it's
like
classified
intoxicated.
information that the future president is not at liberty
Yeah, I
to
couldn't
release at
tell
this
you
time.
something like that. I would need to be extremely fucked up. You gotta, yeah,
Did you
I need
hear
to
what
be
I said in total?
fucked up, incoherent, fucked up.
Rim, did you hear what I said in total though?
Well, no, what you say?
I said that is classified information that the future president is not allowed to release at this time.
No, no, this nigga
And
keep
you're
trying to
saying,
get me
yeah,
assassinated.
I can't.
Yeah, you keep trying to get me assassinated.
I'm never letting that joke die. If I gotta be
Yeah,
called,
no.
hey, if I gotta be called white chocolate by my Ms. every time she sees me, then you gotta be called Mr. President every time I see you, at least once.
Ah, yeah, that's a good deal. White
But
chocolate.
when you
Well, at least you invited to
take
the
the
cookout.
time, you vet
Rex,
people
what's good?
out,
That's true. That's true.
you ask questions. I took what, maybe 4 months trying to get to know this person, so it wasn't, even though I had intentions for it in the beginning, for it to be like longevity. When I met him, it was like when I met up with him at in Philly, it didn't give me that type of vibe. It wasn't the same vibe that we were texting. And then people
AKC.
are like, well, oh, well, 2 year. Well, you're looking at a 2 year span, but that's not me in close proximity to him. Like I wasn't like in the same city. We didn't do lunch. If I had been closer to him physically, then I probably would have picked up this most of this shit in what, 4 or 5 days?
But
4 or 5 days.
but you did. You had sex with him. So
Right.
I mean, how much closer
She's
can you
trying to
get?
No,
rewrite history.
no, Judge.
She's
I agree
rewriting
with this
history.
one. I agree with this one. If she was closer, then there would have been no way for her to delude herself into the fact that he didn't want nothing to do with her, because he was ignoring her text messages, and she could say, well, he's busy, he's a revolutionary. If he was in the same state, the distance created, she built on this relationship in her mind, right? But if they
Right.
were in the same city, then she would know, like, he's chilling right now, he's not chilling with you. He messing with this one, he messing with that one,
Right.
he ain't got nothing to do with you. That was a one hitter quitter. Now Umar, I wouldn't hit that, quit it, or anything. That's me, right? We in the same age bracket. I'm the same. I'm actually older than Lanae. I look much younger, but I don't eat
Yeah,
pistachios.
definitely do.
I don't eat pistachios by the pound, nor do I eat other things by the pound. I think she eats everything, and then I think she does a lot with her mouth. Is probably why she's known as the throat goat, because
But you know what's even more wacky is that not only are you right that she built all that and got mad at other women being around him, but she has on multiple times and even shown through text messages she was aiding him into screwing other women.
yeah,
Rex, thank you for the $10 cash app. Appreciate it.
whatever she had to do to have a little attention, which is why she's reveling in this right now. She's reveling
Right.
when she finds out she's gonna run back to do another chewing live because we just said that we don't like the sound of her chewing her own cud like a cow. She's gonna do it some more because she revels in the attention.
Yeah, definitely an attention
Right.
seeker.
That's a
Hey,
fact.
and then there are women, and I don't want to tell their story, but I will refer to it. There are
Rex, thank
women
you for
that
the
were with
cash
him
app.
for years, and they had no idea that he lived like that. They knew the mask was slip, but it was never a exclusive relationship. They went into it. They knew that it was not exclusive. They watched stripper. I hate calling her
Mr.
that. Kim
Rim.
Ringle.
Hold on.
They
Pause it.
watched her situation.
Hold on. Let me get to the super chat. User 225 triple C says, Mr. Rim, please bless me with that song go. Yo, this nigga is crazy. He's not gonna let this shit die. He said, "How much would it cost to have a threesome with Lanae and what's her name?" Oh my god. Thank
It'll
you for the
cost a
$1.99 super
bag of
chat.
pistachios and your willingness to be in a bad movie.
Man, you need to. I need to be. I need at least. I need at least six, seven zeros behind that check, and I got to be extremely, extremely, extremely fucked up. I mean, alcohol poisoning
Right,
fucked
they're
up.
gonna expect that. They're gonna expect that you pay her. You know what I mean? She's gonna expect
Right.
payment. I say grab a bag of pistachios, and the other one just wants you to be in a movie. So you act in a bad scene, and then you could be disgusted for however long it takes.
I wouldn't
I,
prefer neither. He said, Lene or Marianne, cookie for cookie. What do you prefer? I wouldn't prefer neither.
castration. I prefer castration.
Right. He on some
Is
freak
that
shit
my
tonight.
wait? Is she back from spring break? Is that her?
Yeah,
Hark.
I think that's her. Yeah, I think she just joined.
I see.
All
So is that her? Hark. It's been so long
right.
since our squares have been around each other on the panels. Hey sis, how are you?
Right. She's still on mute. She probably still
Oh,
getting
you
ready.
probably still.
She'll
Sorry,
be.
guys, I'm back. I had to take care of something real quick.
All right, go
I'm
ahead,
over
play.
here running my mouth.
And they stayed on the boat. They knew what was going on with the mother, like his situation with his family and the mother. They knew all of these things, and they still decided to stay there. And I can't even pass judgment on that.
What'd you say?
I need a quick rundown. 'Cause I said I need a quick rundown because yeah, I was DD to spring break. So
Okay. So Lene
Yeah.
stinks.
So what you missed was Lene docs my number. Marianne sending out strikes to people's channels. You got Mr. Judge,
wait,
Lady Love.
wait, let Jaded tell the story because he started off right.
Okay, so Lene stinks, and because she stinks, she's been doing a lot of stinky things. One of them was doxing Remy's number. So she doxed Remy's number, then she went live and started chewing like a cow for about a good, at least 45 minutes straight, just chewing the whole time, chewing and talking, chewing and breathing, chewing and moving, chewing, and everything made noise. Um,
Texas Diva said her cows are offended by that remark.
Listen, she's
Right.
not like she's like a cow from
Thank
another
you for the
dimension.
$10 super chat.
Matter of fact, Lavaca, you just made it in the Supreme Unk series. I know exactly how to handle you, and I'm in the right space.
See
I'm
where
gonna do
your
it right.
cows made it into the book of Negroes. I'm
I'm about
so
to do it right
excited.
now.
Also,
And
Tripsy,
apparently, she was talking about me in this live stream. We didn't get to it yet though.
right. Also, Tripsy, just so you know, Marianne also has been going around throwing strikes at everyone. She did it to Lady Luck.
Look,
She did it to.
you're not privy to me and Remy back chat, but I told Remy like 2 days ago. I told him to tell all the content creators she was coming.
Right.
Yeah,
and
She definitely did.
so she did it, and so she did it to me yesterday. Now what's happened is I've filed counter notifications on both of them. I think Lady Luck has as well. I've been told, though I can't confirm, that there have been others, and hopefully they're doing
Okay,
that as well.
so
excellent.
let
Oh,
me
and she farted online.
let
I
me
forgot about
Oh
educate
that.
yeah, yeah, that was
y'all that I
disgusting.
knew to the YouTube strike wars. See, this is how it works. You strike somebody, right? So they decide to strike you back. Okay, YouTube has both of y'all information, right? But if you going around striking multiple people and they really haven't done a violation, you get your
That's what I
channel
was
stripped
saying.
and all this shit gets
That's what
restored.
I just said. That's what
I
I
already,
just
yeah, I
said
already did
earlier
that.
when the live
I
started.
just did that
It's a
with
That's
the
what I
little
counter
bit
said.
of three
notification.
strikes and you're out theory and a little bit of the fuck around and find out initiative.
Right.
Right. So
Raffle.
I did two I it was two videos. I've already counter striked counter notified both of them. My strike's been removed. Now she's got 10 days to, but now 10
See,
days from now on April 10th they'll be restored, or she
and
has to sue
this
me, which she's not
is
going to do.
where content creator strikes come in. If she's gonna come on y'all channels, feed y'all a story, and then when y'all call her on it, she strikes your channel. That's when you go strike hers. Every time
That's
your name is
retaliation.
mentioned, every time an instant, just as vague as her shit. And you're only doing it once because it's multiple content creators. See how
Now,
that works?
mind you, this right. She's told this same story that she's going on a strike war. She's told this on other channels that she hasn't struck.
Yeah, strike one
Yeah.
only works. You got like,
KKC said it's been 4 copyright strikes.
yeah. See,
Rita
if
Repulsa, yeah.
hold on, let's do the count. Remy,
Rita Repulsa is
Mr.
crazy.
Judge,
Rita
Love
Repulsive.
Club, Robbie. That's four right there. Those are four different people
Jay
she said.
Witt.
Now, if all
The
four
Jay
of y'all
Witt.
counter strike her and
Four
all
can.
four of y'all succeed, she loses her channel.
That's it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. It's already been put through, and she
And
only
I
has 10
know
days
it's
for each
more than
time.
four. Those are just the
All
four I
right.
can think of off the top of my
All
head.
right, Stinky Stacks, TikTok, TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, um, Mr. Rainbow, Mr. Rainbow G, he's off the chain. I saw some things from
Oh
on
yeah, what was that she was talking
yeah.
about? Rev G
Yeah,
being a
yeah. We don't
DJ.
say we yeah, sis, we don't say their names. We gotta come up with fold derivatives for their names.
The one that played with. Well, now he get mad when you say that.
The one that yo, you know what we're gonna call
Remember
him?
that? Remember when he said he
Remember
was playing with
Spaceballs?
baby dolls and he got mad?
No. Remember Spaceballs?
Mm-hmm.
Remember who was the Darth Vader in Spaceballs? Rick Moranis. What was the
Yeah.
name of Rick Moranis'
The
character?
dude, the dude who played Little Giants. That
Yeah,
boy that retired.
that's Rick Moranis. He was like Darth something.
People,
But
Darth
let me go
Maul,
look
not Darth Maul, but Darth
at
some
Darth.
shit.
But yo, there's a scene in Spaceballs where he's playing with the Luke Skywalker toy, and that's literally what he did with KKC. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's probably playing with KKC. No. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Pause, but he's probably playing with that monkey toy right now as we speak.
Man,
Oh,
But
like a little
his
dog.
his activities on TikTok are very problematic.
yes,
And
it is me.
so much in fact that I can't even understand why a person like that would even be concerned with Umar, but beyond the fact that he envisioned Umar being around boys and him not being around as many boys as Umar.
It was all them
Well,
stories Omar
Oh,
told about boys by the power, by the
well,
fire.
he's not that
Thank
smart
you
either
very much,
because
Rex.
he's
Thank
not.
you very much, love.
He's not that smart either because mine showed the video of him showed us him sending information to mine, hoping to get to instigate fights with other people, but he chose to use his main account that she could clearly screenshot and show everybody, and then went on using that same account to deny he had any knowledge of who she
I didn't
was
have
and
nothing
all
to
that
do with
other
it.
crap. And it's like, dude, if you're gonna go around spreading false information, the number one rule is you make fake accounts so it can't be traced back to you.
Jesus Christ, man. No one told the Rev about the bait car.
Oh
No
yeah,
one told the Rev about getting the
she
bait
ended
car.
up with
Well,
doxing people internet numbers. Not like you should put any type of number out there, but you thought you was slick. Do you really want me to do it, Lanae? Let's put your government credentials up against mine.
Oh, and Rem reported it to YouTube already.
Oh, you mean real government credentials versus like?
Yes, let's put them up. If
I
not
mean,
in theory, in practice.
Shorty's background says that she was a welfare, which is which is nothing. But don't run around like you agent 0.5, like you're not 007, hun. Like you.
If she worked for the welfare office, she worked for the state government, not the federal government. So she never worked for the.
I think she got like a job as a clerk in the IRS or something, like an IRS office.
It was something like that, but still, it's like
she was an IRS clerk. That's all.
Hey, lady,
you ain't had no enforcement badge. It didn't say E on your badge, so it really don't matter. Like we don't care about what you was doing for the IRS. we all remember that the IRS was making Star Wars movies during the pandemic.
Yo.
And Rimrum reported it to YouTube, reported it to YouTube as well. The doxing.
You too, Mr. Judge. You too, Mr. Judge. It's you too. There's no B. Y'all forgot about that. Y'all picked up on the S. She doesn't say S's, but she also doesn't say B's. She says you too.
That because I don't know where they
KC. She don't know who she messing with. I will find her supervisor and call her sounding like the whitest Catherine that you have ever known, and she won't have no job no more. But see, I don't do shit like that because I don't like to take away people's livelihoods. But when people want to play with me and mine, you want reindeer games, bitch. I'm gonna be Rudolph.
You know what my stance is on that, right? No mercy.
And nobody dropped the link. Trip Cheese has
in that
access
particular
to the
moment
live.
to be like you know, wag my finger like you should have. So I tried to go back, and this was like almost 6-7 months ago, and try to figure out what was going on in my life. I knew what was going on in my personal life, but how was I walking around and that delusional about what kind of situation I was in? And the only thing that keeps popping up is that I did not know it was to the level that it was at. It's like
what type
how he was
you
living,
on
the
tonight?
stuff with his mom, the stuff with the women.
Yo,
what type of freak shit is this nigga on tonight?
Use the 225. Do you need to go get laid or something, bro? You good?
Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, but goddamn, bro, I'm not fucking with neither one of them, bro. I already gave you my answer to this shit.
I thought user 225 was a female.
I don't know, but I don't know if it's a female or a male. I can't really see the.
Doesn't really make a difference.
Somebody wants you to smash. I mean, somebody wants you to smash Mal, son. They want you to
somebody wants to get you on record as saying that you would have sexual intercourse with one of those women.
That's gross.
Yeah,
first of all, let me answer for Remy. For no amount of money, it's disgusting. First of all, to sleep with a woman that was 5 in arm's reach of Captain Funky is disgusting.
Right. Right.
This woman obviously had a stroke probably a week before I did. And she didn't recover like I did because she doesn't say S's and she doesn't say B's. And I know that S's and B's are challenging when people who have a stroke and they have platinum in their brain. So it would be disgusting if Rem. Oh, that's really crazy. Gummy goodness. Oh my God. Listen.
Oh my God.
What that told me is they're clearly not listening.
She's not hearing.
Okay, so we got.
No, he's an Asian male.
Use a 225.
All right, let's just get back to the video.
All right,
let's get back to the video.
That's gross.
And I didn't feel like it really mattered because I didn't have any intentions with him. So during that time, I will tell you, we lost a ton of people in my family. We
July.
had a tragedy at the event. I was looking for another investor before one investor was going to snatch money off the table, and I did not want
An
to lose my
investor for
project.
what?
Plus I had to work.
How
Are
does
you
this
sure
have
she
any
had?
relevance?
Are
Why
you
does
sure
this have
she
any
had a
relevance to
stroke,
anything?
bruh?
Huh?
I said,
No, Jada.
are you sure she had a
J-
stroke? You just
no,
speculating.
he's saying he's
I'm
just
speculating
speculating.
because now I'm a stroke expert, so I'm speculating. Ex-
Jessica, no, that
Speculating with
wasn't
my
no stroke. Ain't
expertise.
nothing wrong. She ain't got no droops in the eyelid, the mouth, the
I
face,
don't got
none
no
of
droops in
that.
my eyelids neither.
You also say S's.
I do,
I
but
feel
she
like
might not. I mean, it affect like my
No,
left
some
leg.
people come back with their speech pattern messed up. That's
I
what he's
know
trying
it's
to
a
implicate.
slur. It's not specific letters that get fucked up most of the
All
time.
right, well,
I'm just
Yeah,
We
that
maybe
keep
she
makes
didn't
sense.
trying
have
to
a stroke.
wait. What it
Either
is
way,
we keep trying
either way,
to.
sleeping with MAL is disgusting. That's not the type of woman that anyone sleeps with. I'm sorry. It's
listen.
nasty.
I think that what we're hearing right now from Lanae is probably just manipulation in an effort to, get obviously undeserved sympathy through. Well, I was losing family members left and right. I didn't want to. Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Cue those violins in the background.
Zip. I'm still trying to find my. It's so tiny. I can't find it. Go ahead, play the video.
And where I was working at the time, IRS is stressful in itself. I had a 17-year-old that, had his own things going on. Plus, I have other kids that have their things going on. No excuses, but I'm just laying this out what was going on in my life at that time. It was a lot. So when I looked at going out to Philly, that was like my stress, my decompress. And I think I was using it as my happy space when with texting and everything to try to decompress from all of the shit that was going on in my life. I never talk about my business. I'm not going to go too far in that because people are out here doing some weird ass shit. But I will tell you that being working at the IRS, it costed me, well, it brought in some opportunities that I was able to expand and do some great things for myself, but it came with a cost. A lot of the times dealing with people that you're in that space with, yep, that's my word, space. But a lot of the times dealing with people and doing what I stepped into, um, you're dealing with people that don't take no for an answer. They get what they
Huh?
want. They are very much on the mindset of like Umar, but with direction. It's not like they have this ego, this arrogance, the funding to
Hold on,
match
pause
it.
for a second, bro.
And
What is she
Nobody's
talking?
ever saying nobody's ever saying that Umar was fine. But compared to what he looked like now, we can see people smashing him in 2012. As versus now, he
And she's
like this
rewriting
out of
history.
New Jack City where they was fighting over that piece of turkey.
You bought the Cadillac with the rust on it.
Look out for the
Think he's fat?
problem.
Hey,
And she's
guys,
rewriting history now. Now she's saying that going to him and texting him was her happy space, but you said you were using him as a tool and you wasn't really that interested in before. Now he was your happy space. You're rewriting your story as you go.
How
Yeah,
was he
y'all
your
need to
happy
get
space when he
money
was
to get out.
ignoring you? He was
Exactly.
ignoring you. He wasn't even
For
responding. Who was
months.
happy about that?
For
so
months at a time.
You know what? I know someone this crazy.
real quick, guys, could I ask somebody to take over as far as the pauser and clicker portion, simply because
Trip,
We
you
got
yeah,
your
want to take
back. We
over?
got your back. We got your
thank
back,
you.
Judge.
Shoot the link in the back chat and I'll take over.
No problem.
Hello. Yeah, just put me back up.
Stacks out.
What time mark are we at?
I got you. Oh, hold on. Yeah, get the time mark, Judge. Here, get the time mark. I'll get the link, Judge.
I got I sent the link. The time marker seems to be 1,000 1
1
hour
hour.
1 hour 58 minutes and 29 seconds.
Guys, this is amazing.
Oh, going backwards. I forgot she's still alive. Okay, I was ready to say an hour. God damn, we ain't been.
Oh yeah, minus 1 hour 58 minutes
Yeah,
56
yeah.
seconds. My bad.
Okay.
With my head in the clouds, I admit to that.
Oh yeah, your head's in the clouds.
But I didn't go into that with any expectation. Now, what I did for him, this is kind of the post that I put up today. That's nothing different than what I have done for other people.
Oh my God,
I put up that post because people think that they're digging and they don't
Thanks, guys.
know what the hell they're looking at.
No problem.
I'm not going to try to solve it because I'm not going to get tricked out of my bag and give them more ammo. But they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't. And so I know what I do. I know who that person is. I know she trends on TikTok locally. The city knows who she is. I brought her here. I wanted her to win, and I made some poor decisions, not only with her but with others. And the whole thing about all of this is that Umar knows this because he's given me a woman to do the same thing that I've done for other women. So I'm always champion for women. I'm gonna tell y'all, it is really quite
what is she talking
odd.
about?
And
I don't know.
It's a word.
I'm lost.
Yo, she is.
What polar election is this based off on?
No croutons, dressing on the side.
Hey man, listen.
No butter on her biscuit.
This woman, the way she talks is so monotone, and it's like nails on a chalkboard. She rambles about anything. She just bleeds subjects together. Like no one cares, Stinky. No one cares.
He gave me a woman about a woman. I'm so fucking lost.
Puma was the last man on earth.
Oh, that must be why she didn't drag. That must be why she didn't drag the robot like she said she was going to do.
Hey, what woman other than Lanae votes for her to be the champion of other women?
Yo, if the choice was between Stinky Stacks and Jaguar Wright, I choose Stinky Stacks, but only in that scenario.
No. See, this is what you don't have to choose either one of them.
That's why I didn't vote.
Like if somebody asked,
I know. That's why I didn't vote.
Umar or Polite to have my baby. Neither one. I'll be a barren bitch for the rest of my life before I have a child by either one of them motherfuckers.
Oh my God. Yo, do you think they're gonna chemically castrate him? Because I think they should.
They could.
I think they should.
Is that legal in Florida?
I think that should happen to any man who does that. You go ahead, play it.
Chemical castration is cool, but really for him, they should just go for the old school eunuch, make him a eunuch.
Like George Washington Carver.
There you go.
Have me come out here talking about, hey, my name is Polite.
He go
ahead, put it.
Out of jail, he gonna have some Muslim name, and he gonna be out here trying to sell trinkets and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he incited a riot in that motherfucker. That's why they moved him.
Want to hear something that's even crazier? Historically, there were actually plenty of Asian in China and other Asian like countries where becoming a eunuch was actually a voluntary choice because that meant that your status would raise higher and they'd pay you more.
Yeah, but how voluntary?
Almost took over China.
To feed your family.
China was almost overrun.
Depends on how much you care about your family.
There was a whole regime,
but that's not really free will. It's like I can go
be a eunuch. Hey, I'm taking Whoopi. He said, Mel, Lanae, or Whoopi Goldberg. I'm taking Whoopi.
one.
At least she
Yo,
got some
listen,
paper.
yo, at the risk of sounding like a simp, Whoopi used to be not Whoopi wasn't that
Yeah,
bad
she
back in
wasn't
the
ugly until the color purple.
yeah, back in
She
the
wasn't
day, yo,
ugly under the color
when
purple. She
when
was
when Danny Glover called her ugly, it just stuck. It was like
Amplified, yeah.
she made an ugly face and it got stuck like that.
I'm taking whoop. I'm taking whoop. At least I know she got some paper.
Listen, I'm not choosing. Listen,
Whoopi
I'm
don't
not.
even like black women. Ain't she married to Ted Danson or was married to Ted Danson?
I don't know.
I don't know
I
if they.
don't know who she married. I thought Whoop was gay, to
I
be
think
honest
I
with you.
think he's not anymore because when Ted Danson was on Curb Your Enthusiasm, he had a white wife, so I think he left Whoopi for a white woman. But
Tee.
that's Anyway, that's neither here
Let's
nor
get
there.
back to the video.
It's
We're
totally
not
not
choosing who
proper.
we're gonna sleep with. That's gross. Pick somebody better.
That's just
Yeah,
nasty.
goddamn it, I'm married.
I'm just pick somebody better, man. At the bottom
Yo,
line,
just like when you play
I'll
with
choose one.
poker
Just pick
and you
somebody better.
don't like your cards, you can throw them back.
Mr. President, the
Uh-huh.
Secret Service is secret for a reason.
Like as
Go
gross
ahead.
as I'll go is Vivica Fox. That's the grossest I'll go.
The grossest. Vivica Fox in the night?
No,
No,
Vivica
no.
Fox.
Vivica Fox in the now. That's gross.
Down.
Vivica Fox
Yeah.
now is the. I'm
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
serious.
and you have
I'm,
to, you
I'm
have
about
to,
to turn
you have to.
47, big dog. Listen, if Vivica give me
Yeah.
some, I'll take.
I was just saying the night.
It's strange
No, nigga, you can't have sex with somebody
that
in
for
2026. It can't happen. But you can have sex with
Right.
somebody,
You
and
know what I
right
was
now
thinking about
it'll be
earlier
kind of like
today?
it'll be taking
Oh,
one
I'm
for the
taking
team.
Oprah. I'm taking them billions. Oh,
You
I'm
know
definitely taking them billions.
Oprah is not giving up no. Look at Stedman. Stedman lives in a big.
I'm taking the
Stedman,
money.
Stedman lives in
Oprah
a
ain't
guest
giving you
house,
no money.
and Oprah not
You
giving up
look,
nothing.
I bet you that guest house the size of a regular house.
You're gonna be
He
sleeping.
said he lived in the
You're gonna be
guest
sleeping.
Sweet J,
house.
You're gonna be sleeping in
Sweet J
Stedman's
says we're
basement.
getting off track here.
Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
we are getting up there. But listen, he don't live in the guest room. He live in the guest house. There's a
The source
difference.
material
Yeah,
is
but if
off
Oprah
track.
decides to kick
I
him out
just want to say
tomorrow,
this,
where he
right?
gonna
The,
go?
the source material
Yeah,
is off track. Lanae is just a stream of consciousness. She's not even saying things that are relevant or cognizant at this point. She's
This
just
is
talking.
worse than listening to Pharaoh. At least his hallucinations was entertaining.
I wish Lanae would
yeah.
start talking to writers. Tell us
Oh my
about
God. Oh God.
tell
Don't
us
get me
about
Spice Girl was
started.
ceremony.
Yo,
hilarious.
he don't have to. All right, we getting off topic. Let's get back to the video.
Get back to this
to
topic.
watch
Like the
people
video
looking at
guys.
my bare behind. I mean, it's not, you're not seeing nothing. It's like
Yeah.
you can see more in Miami, but
See,
it's all this shit to be sitting up there looking at a photo of somebody
Yeah.
and you don't feel no type of way. I don't think I could stay in that space. It's odd as hell that a 51-year-old man passed a photo to another man and he wasn't like, man, I don't want to see all that. Crap that down and just give me the meat of it. They didn't feel no way about it. They didn't feel no way about it. And that I'm cool with it. I made peace with it when I decided to come out. But I've never seen any shit like that.
what
I
are you
know they
talking?
do this shit in prison.
Let's stop. Wait,
They
wait.
pass
What man is she talking
pictures.
about? Let's get this.
I don't know.
I'm
Like
confused.
without getting off topic. She's talking about two men sending pictures to each other and
Of
so,
her naked ass. That's what I think she's talking about.
of
Somebody,
her
Umar
news.
might have showed a picture. She might have sent some news. First of all, you too old to be sending news.
Oh, is she talking
If this
about
is
when
the case.
she's talking about when whoever sent whatever the
The elbow
screenshots to
video.
Trey? That's what she's talking about.
I guess some apparently
Listen,
somebody
listen.
her news.
Make no mistakes, Stinky. Nobody derived any pleasure or joy from looking at you naked. It's disgusting. I'm glad that I
I bet
didn't.
she make the phone stink.
But like yo, everybody send Trey at least $5 a piece
Oh, that
just
stain's
for
never
looking
coming
at
out
that.
of your image.
Like yo, like yeah, he should get hazard pay for that. So send Trey some
Yeah.
hazard pay. Send Trey some hazard
If I
pay
was
because
Trey, I get a new phone. His phone probably stink.
Phone probably, man. Listen, yo, he probably opened up an attachment in his
Infested
house.
with the farty viruses.
Pictures of women
Oh my god.
in prison. I've never seen that in real life. That is some strange shit.
What did you say?
But like I said, I made peace with all of that. I also know Umar. Umar knew exactly who to get that shit to. Them texts, he knew he couldn't push that shit to Tasha. He knew he couldn't take it to Storm Monroe. We a year and a half in. He knew to take it to the gutter. And he knew that they were going to be able to put it up there and keep key off of it. But it wasn't, it was designed to embarrass me, but it was also designed to hype himself up because of the things that were talked about. It didn't
hype him up. No one's hyped.
We were laying down each other. I mean, we were having intercourse. I don't understand how people's
you're doing damage control and you're trying to rewrite history. Again, this is all she's doing. She's trying to rewrite the story. Lady, we saw the message. You can't have us unsee what we saw. You were texting him constantly. That nigga was not answering you. You was
talking about
sending him pictures of lollipops.
Like, yo, no one's hyped up. The moment that you showed what you look like, and then said you slept with Umar, Umar's hype went down. There was no hype up. It was a hype down.
Right. And she talking about the text messages that Trey put up.
Your name starts with an L, and that is exactly what sleeping with you is.
Well, the thing is, too, she first refused to respond to it, and when she did, her only response was a weak "this is normal," and then basically skipped most of the messages.
Right. The dude didn't answer you. It seemed like after the first time y'all had sex, the niggas started ducking and dodging, and I wonder why. You smelling like a whole
Yo, everything that really happened goes to the fact that for once in his life, Umar told the truth. He lied about Kim Ringo. He lied. He made up a story about having a baby with Suki so he could get some attention for the Breakfast Club.
Suki said she was pregnant, and Umar came up and said, "I's the pappy."
Yo, Umar was trying to. What Umar did was, leading up to his Breakfast Club interview, he tried to create the interview. So he posted that so that ask about it, and they wouldn't ask him about the school. And then when they asked him about the school, there was a big delusion of, oh yeah, the school's done, but it's not going to open, and I'm waiting to get this done. That school is in the same condition that it's always been in. He painted it. He painted it. He did what Umar did was the same thing that slumlords do. They buy some rundown property and paint over it and think that cuts it. But he's working. But like he said, it's a commercial project. You can't do that. But all that stuff was just. But the bottom line is this, right? Those text messages don't hype anybody up. It just lets us know that Lanae is a liar, or Lanae is delusional. She's mad that the relationship that was in her head doesn't play out by them text messages.
Told you this some fatal attraction type shit, some rabbit in the pot type shit, misery, feel type
shit. What's that doing called misery?
A woman that sleeps with Umar Johnson is a nutcase. Any woman that sleeps with Umar is a nutcase, and this is proof.
Mm-hmm.
We've only seen nutcases.
Right. So the next one that comes out saying, I know, because they're trying to add that there's value to listening to people who are around Umar, slept with Umar, with Umar. But here's the problem with that, right? Anyone connected to Umar would have, like, the people who were there at the beginning aren't. They're not gonna cop to being around Umar because at year 13 or 14 or whatever year this is, you are a clown for being associated with Umar. If you mess with Umar at any point, you were a clown for messing with Umar after his first Breakfast Club interview. You messed with Umar after his fourth.
Diabolical. Go ahead, play the video.
mind is blown away. Yeah, that's, I mean, the text, there's worse ones than that. I have recordings, I have
The single white
photos,
female
I
shit.
have voicemails. Well, one I let out on
Which
Lennon.
makes you more
I
guilty.
got one other one, and
Hang that rocks
I
and
let
rings
that
type
stuff
shit.
go. I I didn't let that stuff go, but that, this is where I'm trying to tell you. They want to make the EBT community that's about money. That has nothing to do with money or your,
What are
you
you
know,
talking about?
You
You just
call it.
Yeah, she talking
rambling.
about us now. Okay, so this is
Yeah,
what she
but it
talking
doesn't
about
make any
us.
sense.
You
But it
are
None, none.
jealous that people get
You're
EBT.
mad.
You want some assistance. You want some public assistance, but you can't get it. You're
look,
over the
she's
threshold,
Hey,
ain't
look,
it?
look. She ain't got no
you're
job. She
not gonna make me mad about being an EBT, having EBT while my wife got it. I ain't gonna make the free food is free food. I don't give a fuck. But somebody
ain't
said
have to pay for all
what
the food
EBT
you
stands
eating.
for the other day. I think he said I forgot what the fuck the abbreviation he said. I gotta go back. I forgot what he said. EBT. Somebody put it in the chat. The EBT. Somebody put it a different
Oh
meaning
yeah, I
to it.
remember, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah,
Amira. Yeah, she calling
I
everybody the
forgot what
EBT.
it was, but it was real good.
You know what,
But
bitch? You was over here begging the EBT community to talk about Umar. You
right,
wasn't calling nobody the EBT community then, girl. Go kick rocks somewhere.
right,
And she still tries, amongst her insults, she still tries to tell us, oh, you've all been fooled by Umar. The truth is coming out soon. No, it's not.
The truth ain't coming from you, Lanae.
and you
Thank you.
notice, Jada, you was right. Ain't nobody talking about this investigation no more.
Yeah, cause
So-called
ain't no
investigation.
cause ain't no goddamn investigation. No investigation. Yo,
Oh yeah,
like
evidence-based thinking. That's what he
like
said.
this is like
EBT,
yeah,
evidence-based
evidence
thinking
The right
and
basically.
game.
talking.
Basically. Yo, I need to add that to something. That would be the outro. I'm gonna do an outro for evidence-based thinking.
Right,
Somebody put it in the chat so I don't forget because I will goldfish that.
And we must never forget to always never believe until we have evidence.
Basically. Listen, what we must never forget is no one who slept with Umar knows how to tell the truth.
right. It's like he pours in the. You said you wanted him to pour into you. We poured in a bunch of lying tactics. That's what he poured into you.
Lie and spuge.
Rewriting history and shit. You
And
go ahead,
then
sis.
and then we have copycats from who try to mimic what her and Marianne did. You know, the two new caretakers that
The
came
new,
out
the new,
and the
the
way
new.
they were talking.
Right.
It's like they were just
Yo,
copycats.
ain't nobody gonna listen to that. They went back in their cave. Ain't nobody listen to that.
Yeah, no, that went flat immediately.
And you know what?
Thank
You went on Storm. You went on Storm channel out of all channels. Ain't
She's
nobody
sitting up
listening
there
to that shit.
acting like
Well,
she's
you
some
know what
shit.
happens is when you see somebody on Storm Channel, it's because Tasha don't believe him. So
Basically,
when
yeah.
Tasha don't
Right.
Storm
believe him,
used to
so
be
you
Tasha's
listen.
assistant, so he know he know how to pick up her cast offs.
Yeah, do the
Right.
math. When Pharaoh went on there, Tasha ain't believe Pharaoh, so he ended up on Storm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the little flex.
Wow.
Hold on. I got you, Trey.
Hashtag get Trey his pay.
Put this back on to
how educated or how, it's about a mentality. I would never sit up there and I didn't even let his mother's house go. And I
Yo,
don't blame that
whenever she
girl
lies, she
because
starts stretching the sentence.
I don't know where she was. She's
Need more
young,
lie.
she's naive, but nobody is looking at the fact that this is the level of festivity you are
What is
taking people to.
festivity? It's not a word.
Hey, anti-Afros
Thank you.
Oh
There we go.
God.
Yo, they
Um,
just showing they
yeah,
open.
like this is the
I
level that you're
told
taking.
y'all. I
Why?
told y'all when it was
Listen,
Mercury in retrograde. They
I've
was over
been
there
telling
trying to
you that
summon some
they was
shit.
sent. I've been saying somebody sent them for weeks, son. I've been saying that. someone sent them. They like this is not something that someone comes up and does on their own. Not in concert like this.
Right.
I'm sorry, Trip. I cut over
You
you.
good. Because I don't, she just combobulating. She don't never,
Look at people too.
her stories don't make no
That
sense. Words don't match the action. Something wrong.
Yeah,
is
because
that
it comes with
Mercury
that.
Gatorade.
Why is this happening? You know, for that girl to be that young, she was going through that house. She was upset. That's a trauma response. I'm sorry. It is.
What recording the
Whatever.
trauma response? Recording the house.
And she came out and she validated everything that I had been saying. I just feel I can't shake the fact that you can't talk about morals and try to align me with the same evil that Umar is doing to make yourself look better. No, anytime.
I just said she can't shake the fact to drink milkshake. She just
Nobody's trying to align you with Umar but you. We are pointing out the fact that you lying on this scammer. Okay? You are lying on the scammer. That doesn't put you in alignment. That just lets us know that he's your target. Miss B99.
Trey. Is she really making excuses for dating this nigga?
I guess.
Yep.
Because she was like, I heard her say, well, if I had maybe went back to the room and so you did no due diligence on this man from the time you met him to the time you went out there to sleep with him. Because he couldn't have sold you no dream that you couldn't have looked up online.
She's the one that made the dream, and Umar just wouldn't come to the dream with her. Like the dream was all on her side. Like Umar
was a dream.
Umar did exactly what he said. He had some throat goat sessions. He had a couple throat goat sessions, and then he kept it moving. He said, "Good Garvey Day," and got out. That's it.
Oh, by the way, Trey, my channel doesn't have the strike no more. My counter notifications went through.
Well, no, you still have the strike. The strike ain't gonna disappear until all this shit is done. Like if she takes you to court or not, the strike is still there for like another 14 days. But congratulations on the counter going through.
Yeah, thanks. My according to my notifications on there, it said the strike wasn't there anymore. It's not active, at least.
Well, all you gotta do is go into your YouTube studio, and the first thing it says over there is strikes. It'll say a strike on the side of community guidelines.
Right. It said that strike was active, and then after it told me my stuff went through, it said the strike's not active anymore.
It's probably like when you do a dispute with the bank, they probably just issued you, they put your video back out, and then
they said if she doesn't sue me within 10 days and show proof, it will be back up. It's not back up yet, though.
Yeah.
That's why I said the strike is. This is what I said. The strike is still there. If the strike ain't gone, it's still active. Forget what the email says. If you go in your studio and it say you got 1 out of 3 strikes, then it's
no, that's what I'm saying, Trey. That before when my stuff when they were reviewing it before the counter went through, it was there. After the counters went through, it's not there anymore.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe she took it away. But the counter doesn't immediately take your strike away.
Classic Umar sector shit. They strike your channel and then they take the strike back.
Yeah, because they don't want to deal
with it. That's interesting.
She may have retracted it if it's gone, because that's the only way it would be gone if she retracted it.
That's so interesting because the only thing I have is the notification of the counter notification letting me know, hey, she's got 10 days to do this, and then shortly after that it was gone.
But they don't tell you if the people retracted or not. You just look up and see it's gone.
I see what you're saying. So the fact it's gone means she retracted it.
Likely.
Yes. Not awesome. Because if the counter goes through, the counter just simply means that the strike is in place until she either takes you to court or she doesn't respond back to the counter. Then the strike will be gone and the video will be added back. Is your video back up?
No, the video is not backed up actually.
If
So
it
But
the
the
strike
strike
snaps
is
is
gone, but the video is back. That don't make sense.
no. What I'm saying is that when I go to my studio, the strike's no longer active, but it's still saying that if they've been removed, and I have to wait 10 days until, and if she doesn't give proof that she's doing any action against me within 10 days, YouTube's going to bring it back up because I
So the
got
strike is still
notifications saying it went through.
the strike is still active then. Like
Again,
it will never tell you the strike is not active. It's either when you go.
well, no.
I'm about to show you what I'm talking about because I got a community
I'm
guideline strike
listen to
and a
me.
strike.
Listen to me real quick. The strike that was active, the one out of three strike was there after I had gotten my notification that that the process has now started with the counter. It went away, but my videos are still restricted until that time of 10 days has passed, which will be April 10th.
I've
But
heard
But then the strike didn't go away.
I heard you, and I'm telling you, the
right,
strike is still active.
It
Then
didn't
if
go
you
away.
can't,
Yeah.
if your videos are gone, the strike is still active.
right, and but that's all I'm telling you is that the
You just
strike
said it wasn't
notification.
active.
No,
All right,
no,
come on.
I'm
Let's get back to the video.
saying
Let's get on topic. Let's get it.
Okay, see,
no.
like this
I'll
is what
send
you
you it
look
in an
for in your
email.
studio, Judge.
You
Right
I'll
put
here.
see it in an
This,
email.
look for it. You see right
I'll
there
send
where
it
it
in an
says
email.
channel
Hold on.
dashboard. Right there, it tells
Yep.
you as soon as you
It's
go
not there
in,
anymore.
it says
It's not there
active.
anymore. I'll send it to you in an email. It's
Oh
not there
my
anymore.
God. Let's get back to the video.
showcase of
Let's get back to stinky stack.
No, this is what she doing. She's switching over. YouTube must have yanked it from her, but they ain't gonna put the video back. Cause now she putting out community guideline strikes. Because she'll be more successful there. You watch what you say.
a woman like that, and you don't feel no way about it. You gotta do some self checking. You gotta check in about yourself. You know, maybe you need to step back. People been saying you need to get off the internet. I'm not doing shit like that. I don't die. I mean, I put up that phone number. Remember, that was in an accident. I thought I was going fast. I thought I scratched it out. It was not malicious intent, sir.
You
You
was
put my
fast your
pictures
whole
up there.
life. You ain't learned to
Malicious
stop being
intent.
fast from when you was 14.
You know, we're not the same. And for both of those men to sit up there and know, because people think I don't know stuff about that. I know all kinds of stuff. I just don't put it out. But I will say this: you are two fathers of little girls.
You get information from a
Ma'am,
pedophile.
I don't give a
Both of those
what does
men have little
Pause it.
girls.
what does us having
What the
daughters
fuck?
have to do with anything? Us
With you
having
doxing my
daughters,
number.
us having daughters means that we're more critical towards women because we don't want our women to be these fucked up bitches that's being portrayed on the internet in 2026. We don't want our daughters to be out here talking about they suck man nigga dick and let the throat go at 40. Because I would have feel like I failed as a
On the
fucking
internet.
parent if my daughter is subjugated to doing that and thinks it's cool.
Right.
And my daughter got kids.
Right. And you knew what you was doing when you put that thing up. Your glasses is thick as hell. There's no fucking way that you couldn't see that my number was clearly visible. There's no fucking way. That everybody saw it. Yeah, I even seen it and I ain't even got my glasses.
Nah,
Well,
she was
There's no way.
she probably was moving too fast because she does things out of emotions. Because for some reason she doesn't understand that pointing out that you're lying, lying is the offense, not pointing out when someone
Right.
lies. Lying is the offense. So
Donna.
you offended everyone over here by lying to everyone, and then you had Remy. You lied on his channel. That was the offense. So pointing out that you're lying, now you're a liar. Go back in the under the liar rock where liars go.
Hey,
Go wash
she
yourself.
she
Wash your feet.
recanted. She recanted ever saying that that Umar was on drugs, but or did drugs, but and she said, "Oh, I never said that. It just mimicked it." You go back to Lennon Honors and their interview. She literally said he changed when he was high, he changed. But now she says months later that she never saw him do any pedophilia, and that she was just and that he only mimicked drug-like behavior.
Yo, this is someone who's not used to people listening to them. This is probably the first time that
Right.
people
Yep.
in her life. So
And,
You keep
she's
talking,
not
you
used to
done
being
shit.
accountable for things she says because people just usually ignore her.
and Lanae, not
Right.
only do I have a daughter, I have sons, and then I gotta hope my sons don't have no lying ass females coming out here on them like you did.
That
Me
part.
too. I
I
got
keep
sons
pointing that.
too.
What does my daughter have to do with anything? She more important to my damn sons? Because I got sons who could be
Right.
Umar Johnson from a female just like you. That just
Well,
lack for
no,
no goddamn reason.
you're not supposed to talk about women because you have a daughter. I got a daughter too, and guess what? If
Right.
my daughter does something goofy, I'm gonna tell her it's goofy. I'm gonna tell her to
Right. I
expect
don't want my
other
daughter to be
tell
on
her
the
it's goofy.
internet talking about she the throat goat.
My daughter made the honor roll again today, by the way, ma'am, since you want to talk about my
That's
parenting.
what's
In the
up.
first grade, and she's
Congratulations.
only not made the honor roll 2 times since she's been in school. Since you want
That's
to talk
what's
about
up.
my goddamn parenting. Talk about that.
Right. Go ahead, play the video.
And then not only that, you couldn't leave your little girls with the man that you're championing on.
Why would
Women,
I
Championing.
leave? Why
you're
wouldn't
not
I
seeing
wouldn't
this for
leave
what
my
it
girl with
is.
no nigga, with no
You're
stranger
not
on the
seeing it for
internet?
what it is.
What the fuck? You the
I
crazy
can
motherfucker that
publicly
look for a
say,
nigga online
and
to
I
help
don't
your
know
child.
where this live is going to go, who's going to hear it. I can't control that, but I can publicly say I have it offline. I have never done anyone wrong. I've never slept with anybody's man. I've never been slutted out. I've
Does
never,
this have to do
What
with
is
it?
Umar
Lying.
I've
doing?
never done it,
We have no way to
stole from
prove
Pause
people.
it
this.
I've
then.
never lied on
What is
anybody.
if
I
you
don't have
didn't if
drama.
you
I don't
did,
have
what does
drama
it
come to
matter?
my
What
We
does that have
can't
to do?
prove none of
Like
this
you
shit.
came on the internet lying. That's the point.
Hold on, y'all. First
Internet
of
lying.
all, she said she knows some stuff about me and Trey. What the fuck do you possibly know about me? I've never had any
So
conversations with you about my personal life or anything like that. Anything I talked to you about was
of
about you
interest.
coming on my live stream. There is
Well, what she
no
knows
fucking
about me
personal.
is what people
She
have
Female
swears
said
she knows
about
some
me.
personal shit about everybody.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything about
because
me
the
other
Umar
than what
stopped doing
people
his
have
job.
said, and I just don't clear it up. So I don't care. You see, she made an ass out of herself trying to go get one video.
I know for a fact you don't know shit about me. Like there's nothing you could you always put always talking about you have secret information that you're withholding
Well,
and never tell the information. Get the fuck out of here with that. Ain't nobody falling for that bullshit no more. You kept
if
doing
you
it with
want to know
Umar.
about me, you could buy
You
my
just
book.
making the shit up as you go.
If you want to know about me, you could buy my
She
books
wants
on
to
Amazon.
she wants to build a cult of herself.
Right.
Shameless
Go ahead,
plug
sis.
time.
my front door. This is the type of life that I live. I have a drama free life, but I was walking with my head down and I got into this mess. And I'm trying to make sure, and I'm stumbling, I'm finding my way as I go about, but I'm trying to make sure no one else younger or any other women go through what I went through. Now, am I going about it the right way? Hell, I don't know. But I'm in
You
it
know,
to try to prevent anyone else from having these issues. And I was the
Lies.
perfect person because I can put my name out there. I can be okay with my body being out there as long as, and it's too late now because there's already been a girl come out. She's how much? She said she was 25. She met him when she was 23. That's what I was trying to get in front of.
Why do we need?
And I've
Why
been
does
saying it.
anybody need to
Why
see her
are
body?
you
I don't.
trying
I've
to
been
get
saying
in
that.
front of?
I
Why are
hope
you
he don't
trying
get
to
a
get
young.
in front of that, ma'am? Why? News flash. The chick, one of my girlfriends, I got with her ass when she was 23.
She
She
act
finna
like
be
she Umar
27.
publicist.
She finna be
Like,
27. What's the point?
girl, it is not your job to make sure that Umar has a clean public image. She act like
but
a public image consultant. Like for
they
real.
really do.
I've got to get in front of this. I've got to get ahead. Why? You don't go with Umar. You don't work for Umar. You have no connection with Umar.
But
So
how dare
she,
you say that we're championing Umar? Are you fucking serious? We say this every live stream. It's still fuck Umar, and it's a goddamn shame that we got to defend this nigga for your bullshit. We say this all the time. You go ahead, play.
Younger girl, because I know what that's going to do. And it did exactly what I said it was going to do. It put his mother in danger, and it put
You
his
did
house
it,
up on.
motherfucker.
You
You
did
did
they
it
say
first.
she
Listen,
did the shit.
you
hey
can't
She
yo,
put her.
continue to
You put her
blame
mother
women
up
for
there.
having reactions to the evil
See
shit that
how was
he's
vacation?
doing.
Yo, this lady's diabolical, yo.
That wasn't no
She know.
vacation.
What was the
I was playing
vacation?
DD for somebody's birthday weekend.
You was playing who?
DD.
Designated driver. Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, that ain't no vacation.
you was on spring break, man. Stop capping.
I
I
am
don't,
not.
man. Listen, fam.
Uh,
I
The
done called her.
designated
I
she
heard
driver
was
do
music
get
in
to
the
partying.
do that. They get
background.
to at least have one drink.
I heard music in the
I don't
background. She
get you
sounded
off.
happy. She don't be sounding this happy. She was on spring break. I'm just saying. She was on spring break.
I ain't studying you, Jay.
Man, I waved mad cases in front of her. She ain't pick. She ain't bite none of them. She's on spring.
Cause I wasn't home.
You had a Hawaiian shirt on and a Mai Tai. I hear nothing else.
We didn't even
And some
video.
cut waters. She had a Hawaiian shirt on and a cut water.
Hey,
You had Sankofa slippers. I know you did.
And you
Also,
can't
I
save
sent.
everybody. I'm learning that now, even with the post that I put up with the woman. And let me tell y'all, if she wasn't on TikTok going crazy, the city loves her. And I've been in promoting, don't kick her while she's down. You know, if you see her,
What city loves
then,
her?
give her some love. But I would never put her up to exploit
The
her
city of her.
story. I've been
What
trying to
city
protect all
loves
of these
her?
women.
I'm
I've
sure a
been
lot
trying
of
to protect
city
all of them.
workers and
I've
men
been
that
trying to
hang out in
protect
gas
my identity because
all
some
the
of them came out of some really bad situations, y'all. Anytime I got to strap up, put dudes in the car and we got to run down somewhere to get kids and their mother. And I've
Wait,
spent my
wait,
own
wait,
Wrap
money
wait,
up.
wait,
because
wait, wait.
Hey,
Pause,
Wait,
governor,
pause,
I've
pause,
pause,
spent my
pause.
pause,
own money,
pause.
Trip C.
even in my own
Why
name.
wouldn't she just get the police involved? Why in the fuck is she grabbing guns and getting niggas, a posse of niggas, to go
that's what
save
I'm saying.
somebody
She
instead of calling the fucking
public
police?
relations consultant.
because she lives in
She
a black
swear.
community.
This bitch said I didn't grab the
And this is
strap
your
on a car
IRS
full of
agent.
niggas.
This is your
Is this
IRS
supposed
clerk.
to scare us? Like I think she's trying to scare us, like she
She
tried to do with the
nobody
first with
buy
Umar.
nobody buys this bullshit. She ain't
I
scaring
don't believe
nobody.
this
You
shit.
soft
Oh
ass bitch. You
no,
ain't got
he's
nobody to
gonna
load
come
up and whoop
after
my
me.
ass.
What will I
That's what you
do?
ain't. First of all, you ain't running down. You ain't running nowhere. Let's get that part out of there. You
If
ain't
you want to
running
get
nowhere.
people with raps to run down on somebody, how about the PDF file that you keep on getting information from? Go run down
Right.
on the dude that you keep on getting emails from, because the only person that needs to get somebody ran down on is him. How about that?
Oh, that's the dude that you were talking about earlier, right? The rainbow guy.
Yeah. How would you run? How about you go get people to run down on Captain Kid Toucher? How about that?
Oh, bars. Shots fired. She says she is the police. Strap up. She is. Is she the police? That's what I'm saying. We gotta go run down on somebody. First of all, baby, you're
IRS,
lying right there because you're not
she's
running nowhere.
IRS. She's an advocate for women. She's everything.
Right.
She's every
She's
woman.
something new every fucking live stream, dog.
She can read our thoughts right now.
Next week she's gonna say she's Bob the Builder.
You said Seven says she's sliding for consciousness.
She's sucking dick for consciousness.
Sliding for consciousness. That was funny.
Oh, I sent you the email, Trey.
Family. I kid you not. When I took her drawers down, they looked like a wife beater. Family, they look like a wife beater. Her coochie
He
smelled
said
like a
they
fish.
look like old strung out wife beaters. That's
Oh,
even
strung out.
worse.
It looked like one of my wife beaters. Family.
You know the white beater that come down to your nipples when you just it's time to throw it away. Your white beater starts sagging down to your nipples. All right, it's time to throw that away.
This
Them
is the
white beaters.
worst. I am the least
I'm gonna
cultural
say,
Nobody
exchange
told you
thing.
to change your drawers before you go to a man house.
I'm gonna just say this to you, Lanae. If you want to run around and say I'm supporting Umar right now, cool. But man, you supported him. You were married to the movement. You slept with him. You had deep conversations about the school. You wanted to go paint. I'm just defending him against you, man. That's it. You,
Yeah.
because your story is an utter complete lie. So
If
I'll
we're gonna
take
take him
it.
down, we're
I'm
gonna take him
defending
down the
him.
right way. If we're gonna take this nigga down, we're gonna take him down the right way. Somebody, Jada, that's your joint.
And Lanae,
But
you have a son that has to. How you gonna feel if a female
No.
blasts your son like this? If the female come out and talk about how nasty y'all house is, because I'm sure he done had to bring hoes to y'all house before. How would you feel about that if that was your son going through what you
Right.
put Umar through?
And the
Because he's
girl
a man and a
put you
woman
on
may
you.
lie on him just to say, ain't no may. At some point in his life, a woman is gonna lie on him. Now, to the how extreme the lie is, don't know, but she gonna lie on him in some way, shape, form, or fashion. She may do like
And
They
then
you
the
do,
lady
say
put
he
your
gay.
drawers up on the
He like
internet.
fingers in his
And,
booty and all
Williams
types of other
said she
right.
weird shit.
the spirit of the shank go out of him. Good grief.
And Trey, I don't know if you saw at the
Right.
beginning,
Wow.
but at the beginning she was claiming, "Oh, my feminine intuition was
Don't
not
work.
working around other people."
Yeah, I guess you can turn it on and off.
Yo, feminine intuition only works when you're alone.
That's her argument.
That's what she said earlier. I was like, what the fuck? Go
we
ahead,
established
sis.
that her intuition turns on like her appetite.
I put
Remember
on
what we
things, and
Right.
that was stupid. But you got to understand, some of these domestic violence places don't understand that they've been fighting. These women have been in turmoil. They've been banging with these dudes. You can't put them in an environment and expect them not to be their go-to, their first foot when they have an altercation or a problem.
We back
But
on
it's
you. Strap
zero
it up.
tolerance in those places, and I don't want to see no women out there on the street. This isn't like
How does
something
she
that
have
isn't
time to
known.
do all this shit?
I've already been warned.
I don't know.
I can't, but I've never had any bad dealings. People told me to stop picking women up in snowstorms. You can't tell me not to pull over at a bus stop and get a woman and her kids off of out of the cold. I'm sorry,
We
I'm
don't
not going to be
believe
that.
you've done this.
Get in,
Oh,
put the stroller in the.
I'm
Hey,
not
Come
jumping in the
on,
car with some
because
random
I'm
motherfucker.
not going to be. I don't have the heart to do it. This is why I couldn't stay at the state. I don't have the heart to be like, oh, my
You
stance
don't
is
have a
cut
heart at
off, and then
all.
I'm
What are you
like,
talking
well, we
about?
close at 5. I can't do that type of work, so I had to get into a job where I was dealing with. Sorry, my phone's blowing up. I had to get in a job where I was working with numbers, and I didn't even know that about myself. I had to take a. This was way back
who's the
where you had to
clerk?
take a merit test in order to work for the state. I passed. I was in there. I tried. I worked at a desk office. I was seeing people getting rolled back, men up here trying not to go back to selling dope, but they couldn't stop that because they had to get money to pay these fines. They had to get a
Pause.
job. They couldn't afford to get even phones when they.
I want to thank you for coming on here and lying. Because if it wasn't for you and Marianne with y'all bullshit, I probably would have went back to selling dope or back out in them streets because I ain't working right now. It's a little tough finding a job. I was ready to turn to the dark side again. But then y'all came along and it boosted my channel. It got me paid. Uh
Do
so
not
I want to
ever,
thank you for that.
sir, do not ever come on live and say that again because they're going to swear up and down that's what
It's
you
a joke,
do.
nigga. I'm not really
No,
gonna do
but
that shit. I'm saying it as a
I
joke.
get it, but just for the
Yeah,
internet's sake, and
those are
because
fantastic
you
things.
got kids, and these motherfuckers on here are low down.
Yep.
Just don't ever
Yeah,
come
man.
on here and
But I
say
was
that
saying
no
it as a
more.
joke. Yeah, I ain't let me finish. I was gonna say I was joking, but I was saying it as a joke. I wasn't saying I was really gonna do that shit.
I get it,
Well,
but
I
these
did say that, but I
motherfuckers
was saying it as a joke.
I'm telling you from experience, these
Yeah, yeah.
motherfuckers are
I get what
retarded.
you're saying. I get what
Bruh,
you're saying.
bruh,
I get what you're saying.
Especially the
I've
But
ringleader.
never, I'm gonna just tell you from experience.
for clarity purposes, I was joking. I was saying it as a joke. So if y'all want to take that out of context, there is a part where me telling you that I was saying it as a joke.
Other than music, these folk ain't never heard me talk about selling no dope. But why did I get a CPS card with these folk talking about I smoke weed with embalming fluid on it, and I spend all my
Damn, they
daughter's
trying to say
money
you do the
with it.
wiggles.
Yeah, just all they just say all, bruh. That's what I'm saying. They do all types of shit. That's why I was like, don't even come on here and
Okay,
play with
yeah.
them like that, because the internet retarded and you're a target right now.
Right. Okay, I get it. But for context purposes, I was saying it as a joke. I was trying to be funny. I ain't been in the streets for damn near 10, 15 years. None of my kids was born when I was out there doing my dirt.
This lady is nuts.
Go ahead, play, sister.
Was this a live or a upload?
Oh, it's current
This was
actually.
alive.
It
She
came
live
out
It's
I
just
think
low.
she
they
might be
Been
still
in
alive.
jail for so long they didn't even know how to set up their phones. I used to get in trouble for going and taking inmates and helping them set up, or not inmates, but
She used to get
helping
in
them set
trouble.
up
now she's a
phones
prison
because
guard.
they have been in jail for so long they don't know how these
So
phones
how
work.
how would you get in trouble for doing
That's
that?
just me. That's my heart. Am I
How would a
perfect?
clerk
Am
even
I a
have the
saint?
opportunity to do that?
Hell no.
She got in trouble by who?
Hell no.
None of these things happen.
I have to go and get a checkup
An
for my
IRS
makeup
clerk
all the
ordered
time.
prisoners and gave them
But
contraband.
some of the
Okay.
stuff that I do is counterproductive. You're trying to be helpful, but you're being hurtful.
Look,
You're
she
putting
catching herself
yourself
out
in danger.
in
When I
spaces.
went in there and I took care of his
As she's
mother, I didn't even I had hid it from people, but I hid it from the same support
Why
system that
did you
has been
hide
keeping
it?
me safe. I put
Again,
myself in a bad
if
situation
you're
that
hiding
could have
something,
ended up
that is
costing me.
that a
I'm starting to
is
think
that
she
a
didn't even
sign
watch
that
his
what
mother.
you doing ain't right if you have to hide it?
I'm starting to think that
Right.
she never watched his mother, yo.
Basically.
I'm starting to think that that never
No,
happened.
he
No,
dropped her. She
she
dropped her.
definitely watched the
She
mother because
dropped her.
Umar
She definitely
confirmed
did.
it, and he also confirmed that's why she got fired because she sucked at taking care of his mama.
Oh
And she
shit.
Exactly,
also
Lance.
admitted that Umar paid her to wash the dishes, and he got to get home and ask her why the fuck she ain't wash the dishes. And she talking about I had a motherfucking nosebleed all day.
Yeah, what the fuck was your nose bleeding for?
But she claimed because it was nasty and moldy in there. That's why.
Uh-huh. Sounds like a little bit of drug paraphernalia going on over there.
I
Sound
think
like
that was just an
she didn't walk
excuse
down
for
the
her.
block to Kensington.
That was an excuse for her not to have washed them goddamn dishes.
She didn't clean out the tub when she jumped her ass in it. She used flip flops or
Now she
shower
said
shoes.
Umar. Now that story is Umar cleaned the tub out, but it still was dirty and not to her specifications. So instead of her re-cleaning the tub, saying "Move, nigga, where the cleaning supplies," she just took a shower
Right.
on her Crocs.
Hell no. I ain't jumping in no dirty
She
ass shower.
parked
I
them
can't do
stank
it. It make
ass
me itchy.
Crocs. Them Crocs ain't
I'm
never
sorry, that
been in
shit
no
make me
water.
itchy. If when I see dirty tubs and stuff, that shit make me itchy. I can't do it.
I don't be looking at nobody else's tub anyway. When I'm going in the bathroom,
No,
I'm
I'm saying
going
if
there
I'm
to
at
use
somebody's
it,
house,
motherfucker.
if I'm staying,
If I feel like your
if I'm staying,
shower and shit is dirty, I'm leaving never to talk to you again.
right, I'm not staying there no more. I'm good.
And I don't
But go
mind
ahead,
hurting
sir.
your feelings. Where you going? Home. Why? Because your bathroom nasty. The fuck?
Because I know that man had me in there to take a fall for something. And the fact that I was on my toes when
How
that
come
happened, like when that happened,
if he
that's
had
what
you in
got
there to take the fall,
got me where I
why
was.
nothing
He can't
happened?
take
But people were
accountability for
talking about
Why
he
did
don't know how to
MC,
take
can you answer
accountability for
that
nothing.
question? If Umar had her in the house to set her up for his mama's condition, why hasn't that happened yet? Like he didn't even report you for knocking her down.
because she was trying to protect him. Remember?
The easiest thing he could have did was said you abused his mama and showed the tape of her falling down.
Oh, so that's why she came on my channel and said that she felt like he was trying to get her to take the fall if something happened to her mama because she dropped her
Yeah,
and
she
she
can't
was
be
trying
accountable.
to.
And he fired her for
Yeah,
that.
now I
Right.
get it.
She's trying to make it everybody else's fault but her own because
Right.
she was probably emotional, and that woman, and like older people are difficult. His mother don't know her, and imagine being older, because I'm older than her, right? And if she was
I
taking care of,
should have.
I you know what I mean, like I'd be pissed off too.
Trip said, let me ask you a question. Do you think that this woman pinched Umar mama? And there's another thing too. Like, if you texting me this goddamn much and you this emotional, I can't trust you around my mama, which is another
Yeah,
thing
Hold
Umar
on, wait,
said.
wait, wait, Trey. You
I,
said
I,
that she pinched my mama.
No, I'm asking, do you think she pinched Umar mama in one of them raid like when Uber? Because she
I
was like, when she was there, she would text Umar a whole bunch and the nigga wouldn't respond. And then she'd be like, don't you ever go that long without texting me and I'm here
right.
with your mom and
She was
shit.
probably punishing
Yeah,
her mother
she
every
definitely
time.
said that.
Do you think
Yup.
she
She
pinched
definitely
this
said
nigga
that.
mama? Do
It's
Yup.
you
a
think her
possibility.
falling was actually an accident? Or was
It's
that to get
Oh,
Umar's attention? Because Umar watch everything on the camera. You see the mama on the floor,
right.
baby, you call and you check on her. You talk to me.
Yeah.
it's possible.
That is a pot. That does sound possible.
I could
I'm
smoke a
not even
bag.
gonna lie. And then
I mean,
the
never
fact
put
that she
nothing
came
past.
on here, the fact that she came on here and was like, I felt like he was trying to get me to take the fall if anything happened to his mother. At the time, I didn't know that she dropped
Or
him. I didn't
maybe
know that.
that's just, but wait, maybe that's just a cover up in case Umar figured out she did something to his mother. You can always look at
That's
that.
what I'm getting to.
In the words of Rim Rum, you funky bitch.
Yeah, I took the gloves off. Fuck that, you fat funky old goat.
This has got to be
I
Usually I
one of
thought
don't
I
have
those
would
that.
never
things
say
that.
this, but justice for Umar.
Nah, fuck
This
Umar,
is
but I got
this
a
is not
question for the
fuck
panel.
Umar.
I got a question for the panel. So should she be a wildebeest, a cow, or a big fat goat?
Big
I'm
fat
going with a
goat.
Wendigo.
A
I'm
Wendigo.
going with a Wendigo.
No, she's too fat to be a Wendigo.
Just
Wendigos is
as
cute.
ugly as a goat. So
What's
that's
that one? What's that big ass deer skeleton creature that the white folks keep talking about? The big
That's
ass
a
deer skeleton creature. That's a
that's a
Wendigo, right?
Wendigo, but that's way too skinny to be her.
Yeah, they skinny. Yeah, they skinny. My bad. Yeah, they skinny.
She's
Somebody
about.
said
Uh,
y'all was body shaming her and that was wrong. And then I ain't say nothing,
I'm
but
sorry.
maybe
No,
this in
they
my
said body
head.
shaming in general is wrong.
Yeah,
But I'm
I'm
saying
but
shit.
did she body
Umar,
shame
she
Umar?
she yeah, she body shamed Umar and his mama. So like if she can
There
dish
you
it,
go.
she can get
Yo,
it
she
done
definitely
too. She
said
called
Umar
him
body
musty, she
shamed.
called him fat, she called him slew footed and all types of other shit.
She called him musty face in her last live.
She musty face, but she also said she saw some good hygiene things about him. I don't understand this at all.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Yeah, it's flip floppy, and she called me a flip flopping rat. Me really, lady. We gave you chance after chance. That live stream, Tripsies and Mind Chaos Blue was trying to give you chance after chance to shut the fuck up and stop going the route that you were going when I fell off the panel. And then I even gave you grace until I heard the panel, and I still gave you grace the next live stream. All I said was my opinions changed slightly, and then you went on some bullshit,
hmm
and that's when I took the gloves off.
Lord,
And
My
she
bad.
then she
I didn't
releases your
mean to
number
run
in
your
public.
friend away, fool. My bad.
And then she releases your number in public.
Right, and then she tried to act like, lady, you could see them thick ass glasses. You could have saw that you let my number out with the phone screen turned off. Them thick ass glasses. There's no way you didn't see it. I'm blind in the back, and I saw it.
Well, that was just to
I don't
be
got my
able to
glasses.
say. That was just to be able to say I tried to, and it was an accident. It,
Right.
it was definitely
But we called that
premeditated.
out. We called that out too. I was like, she scratched it off, but she scratched it off with a transparent marker marker joint, so
So
she
she
can say,
just
"Oh,
used
I
the
did
edit
try to
photo with
redact
her
it."
phone.
Your eyes are a
Yeah,
muscle.
lady, there's no way you didn't see it.
Your eyes are a muscle, and if the rest of her muscles are
Big
weak
ass glasses.
and
She
stretched,
could have saw that she did it from the parking
her eyes
lot.
are probably weak and stretched too. So she probably couldn't see, even with the glasses. She probably got weak eyes.
And
Them
then when
big
you
ass
told
glasses,
the advisor to
bro.
turn it
She got
to
binoculars.
take it down, and then when you advised to take it down, which was still respectful, she became arrogant and said, "You can't see the phone number," or some other dribble or whatever.
Right. I
Dude,
said I suggest you take it down, and she commented under some smart shit. Okay.
yep. And what does she do a live stream later? Oh, I'm the victim. I don't know why everyone's mad at me.
Baby, we told you to shut
Have
the fuck up.
hotlined it. You know, I couldn't have hotlined it, you guys, at that time
She
because I
didn't.
believe that my mindset was that this is chaos because it's in transition. It's
So you
circumstantial.
did. So you
You
gave
know,
an
he told me the
excuse.
bad situation with the
You
nurses.
gave an
Okay,
excuse
so things
instead
are
of
out
helping
of
her.
order. You're going to help get it in order. Never was I under
She's
the
saying it's
impression
live.
that this man is lying, girl. This shit been
Yep.
like this, and he, as soon as people give him problems, he swaps them out. That information was hidden from me until I got closer.
There's some more
So
lies.
I say all of this not to give excuses, but just to
You
explain to
definitely
you
giving
guys
excuses.
so you'll understand what I was dealing with, you know.
Dude went
And
back 3 times,
it's
ma'am.
hard. It really is hard for me to tell
Oh,
people I can't help you. But this
You don't have a hard time
situation
talking
has
shit to
put
everyone.
me into that mindset.
how many people
I
has
have
she
to tell
told
people
before
I
she ain't
can't.
help?
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Help Chunk Chunk get his daddy last name,
I
ma'am.
can't
That's what
trust
you help.
you. I can't. I've never been that type of person. I embrace everybody until you do me wrong,
Is she
and then I
crying?
push you away. And I've been
A whole
dealing with
bunch of
people
people
that
didn't do you any
operate
wrong.
the opposite. They push people away until they prove themselves, and then they
Oh wait,
bring
I
them in.
could be wrong.
So I didn't want that type of heart. I didn't want that way about myself. But women do not get that type of they just don't get that second chance. They don't get that pass. I listened to a live
Why
me
should
and
anyone give
Svengali
you a
was on,
pass?
and the guy had already made up in
Oh,
his mind what had happened, why I was in that.
lady, I don't want a second chance.
What had
No,
happened?
nobody can. Go ahead, sis.
She said, "Why we don't get that?" She's complaining that she doesn't get a pass because she's a woman, and it's like, what? Why do you deserve a pass
We
for being a woman? That's the first question.
we gave you
That
7 months
space.
of a pass.
You women want to be there. Y'all want him. Y'all, and that wasn't what it was.
Y'all do want to be there,
If anything, I
motherfucker.
had
You
my
made a
own personal
choice.
reasons for being in that space too, because I knew what I was working on. I knew that
Uh,
school, if it got off the ground, it would be a beautiful exemplary. But I didn't
So you
know
wanted
that
to be
he
there.
was full of shit. I didn't know. I'm banking on the
No.
fact if I can come in and I can help him get his life
But you didn't know.
together. Never
So
did
you
it ever
wait a minute.
stop.
Wait
Did
a
I
damn
stop and
Fuck,
minute.
dude.
wonder why
So
is it
you
like
never
why is
thought to yourself, maybe this nigga is in the situation that he in because he's a fucked up individual. You thought you could fix it.
Right,
This nigga that was 50. You thought you could fix it, and then all of a sudden, I was tricked.
right. That's what I'm gonna say. What sense does that
You were
fucking make?
banking
And
on
second
what
of
you did
all,
not know.
what were you trying to fix in this
This is
nigga
like
life?
someone saying
The
to me,
house
"I didn't know I
situation.
was." This is like someone saying, "I didn't know I was in the lottery, but I was banking on the numbers that I thought I could win.
Well, I'm telling y'all why
Right.
I
And
didn't
she like,
hotline. I didn't hotline because I thought it was just chaos and transition. But it doesn't matter what the excuse was. If the situation was as bad as you said it, his mama was in dire health. Fuck if it's chaos because of a good reason.
And she lied about that because she told me that she called APS, then said there's no evidence, and said on other live streams that she hotlined. Now it's back to I didn't hotline.
Yeah, the
yeah, but
last one.
what were you trying? She keeps saying she's trying to fix his life. What were you trying to fix? The nigga is
Why
50
is
years
she
old.
trying to fix his life? What does he have to do with her that she wants to play build a nigga?
Right. That's what I'm
Use
saying.
her
What could you do to fix what he got going on?
I'm just saying.
I mean, she looked like a Build-A-Bear.
Look,
See, that's why I ain't with you.
look. Go ahead,
That's
sis.
why I ain't with you.
She looks like a Build-A-Bear.
His life like this? Why
Built
does he
wrong.
have fires everywhere? That took me in coming out of this situation to be able to see it.
You didn't know about the
So
fire until KKC said it.
Shit,
yeah, we
I did.
have
What the fuck? It took me
spaces
a
like
while.
this
I
where we
had to
can
leave
talk
the
about
situation to
things.
see.
We all have made mistakes.
She didn't leave the
We
situation, though,
learn and
ladies
we
and
do
gentlemen.
better.
She was fired
I think that
for dropping
this
his
was one
mama.
of those times. Some people get it sooner in life and some people get it later in
If
life.
she hadn't have dropped
I
his mama,
got
she may
mine
have still
later in
been
life.
working.
But let me tell y'all, I'm so happy
This
because
makes no
from the
sense
things that I
whatsoever.
have walked in that could have been potentially dangerous, I've come out and I've been shielded. And at the time, I thought it was, for whatever reason, but I can only say that it was by
You
grace.
reminding me of Jack
It
Nicholson
was
off
pure.
The Shine, and this ain't good.
Right.
This is
Married
But
in
irrelevant
with
dribble.
creepy
a
twins.
dangerous situation like what? Like what was dangerous about you taking care of his mom? Only dangerous part was you dropping her. That's the only danger I've heard this whole entire story.
You
And I
dropped her.
repeat, if she hadn't have dropped his mama, she would probably still be working there now. So she didn't step away from the situation.
So
When
wait,
she
did she
dropped
drop
his
his
mama,
mama
he fired
and
her.
get scared, or did she drop his mama and Umar fired her?
No, she dropped. Now she was out of town when it happened, but she also had to let him know because she called the fire department and he got cameras. But when he got back in
Right.
town, her services were no longer needed. She was never invited back out ever again.
So the
He tried to
implication
get her as
is
soon as he got
she
home.
dropped his mama.
Right. As soon as he got home, it was 3 in the morning. He tried to get her right the fuck up out of there.
He
All right,
did
get
get
up
her
out
up
of there.
out of there, never to bring her back again. And he in his rant, he said she did anything but care about my mama. She told y'all he yelled at him because he was yelling at her because she didn't wash the dishes, a job she was paid to do. She
Yeah, that's one
sucked at
thing
her
you got to give him.
motherfucking
Like,
job.
yeah, he. That's one thing you got to give him is that from all these stories that we get, that he cares about his mother. You know what I mean?
Even
Like
if
That's what
she
it
some
do
started to
call
sound
him
like
the
to
devil.
me.
they were trying to put out that he ain't care about his mother and his mother don't like him and all this other kind of stuff. But a lot of that stuff did not track as true.
Especially
Well,
when
the
she
nephew
said
did. He said,
he bought me and his mama Valentine's Day gifts, and he don't believe in Valentine's Day. And this the nigga that don't like his mama?
"Yeah, that's true."
Right.
And she might see him as the devil because he be doing all the rituals in her house, and she's a Christian.
Now I'm just saying that's what they be saying. They be saying that when my mama call him the devil. I don't know how
Right. The
true.
nephew said it. The nephew said it, but she might, like she said, she might be in a delusional state, and she see him doing all these rituals and shit like that in his shrine in her house, and she probably, you know how old school Christians is. Anything that ain't Christian is the devil.
Yeah, yeah, I give you that. I can see that.
Rim, Rim, if I had said to you, "Hey, man, allies that we have now are gonna turn out to be enemies, and people we didn't know are gonna be allies, and it's not even gonna be a year when that happens," would you have believed me?
Yeah, it's normal for the
On
homosexual.
YouTube, on
That's
YouTube, yeah, I would be like, hey man, it's possible. From what I've seen so far, yeah,
Usually
I'm like,
happens
yo, this
around
is
Mercury in
possible.
retrograde.
life
Like
online.
That Mercury and Gatorade,
It's fast paced, ain't it?
Mercury and
yeah,
Gatorade.
that's what Charlemagne kept calling.
So what did we do? What did we decide on? So what did we? So she's gonna be a goat, a big
I
fat
mean, that's
goat.
my vote.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
a
I don't
ram
know nothing about all that. I'm
bigger
not.
than
I'm
a
not
goat.
participating this time. I'm gonna leave it
A ram is
alone.
bigger than a goat. So I say a ram
Okay.
that
That's
that
three
ain't
votes.
been shed
One
I'll
in
say
years.
abstention.
go
Trey,
after.
what's your vote?
Dodge.
Trey, what's your vote? We
Dodge.
got three for goat, one abstention. What's your vote? We can't hear you. You're muted.
You muted, Trey.
We
Oh,
can't
he's
hear
on the
you.
phone. I think he on the phone. I
Oh,
think he on the phone.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he on the
All right.
phone.
Cool. Cool.
Hey,
Cool.
hey,
Cool.
Trip. Could,
Hmm.
could could you could you show everybody a panel from Professor NK? Well, I think I'm gonna call him Professor Unk. NK is fine.
Well, regardless
Nah,
of
NK is
Trey's
better.
vote,
NK better.
regardless
All
of
right,
Trey's vote, it'd be the majority anyway to be goat. So she's goat now.
go. All right,
I
cool.
think NK is better. He
All
said
right,
a
then NK.
donkey. Oh,
Dr. NK is making a
That's
comeback.
tempting.
I missed him.
We
right.
got it.
I was just talking about. Remember when we did the Genie Little Spoon versus NK? Black woman is God versus Sea Moss.
I should put a spoon in here too.
Doctor AK. Black woman. The black woman is God versus Sea Moss is God or something like that. I forgot what I still got that show there. That shit funny as shit.
His God.
Oh, dude, hey, Rim, about a couple of years back, I used to always hang out with my buddy Jay, who ironically lives in Florida. We have never physically been in the same, area, but we've actually been friends for over 10 years. And one of the things that we did is we'd always make fun of Dr. Sabi and the fraudster, and we'd be making these private jokes because he was a registered nurse, and we'd be making these jokes like speaking in a Jamaican accent and saying, "CMOS, man, you need to have the CMOS. We haven't." Dr. Sabi asking you why you've been to the hospital, man. They're for you a
Uh,
poison, man, and we would just be doing that to each other endlessly.
uh, okay.
So that
That,
CMOS thing really took me back.
okay. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, Lanae,
Purely
Lanae.
by grace.
What can we say about Lanae?
So, how do you do better going forward? You know how embarrassing it is to not about the situation and the things that happen, but I've been helping my children, my older children, navigate through life. I said, life is like a road with potholes. I've already been through all this stuff. If I can help you swerve around these potholes, why not let me? Why not let me help you?
Because you're a cult leader
And
and a
I have
scammer.
been trying some things they want to experience themselves. My daughter was very helpful with teaching me, like, Mom, I just want to have the experience.
You got a
And I'm
daughter?
like, yeah, I don't want to rob people of the experience, but you don't want to choose something that the
Oh, now you're
consequence
calling us kids
you
now.
Hold on
cannot
here.
come back for. The consequence will be life changing.
She's essentially calling us children.
But I mean, she's the exception though. She on here calling herself the throat goat, but we
I
the
mean, we
children.
are children compared to her, baby. Lanae, you look old, so we would all be children to you, even though I'm probably like a good 6 months to a year older than you, maybe 2 years.
Right.
But you look 10 years older than me. Saw them
Right.
pistachios.
But you still got to let them make their own decisions. I knew what I was doing was wrong, you guys. Let me tell you, when you be honest with yourself, let me tell you why. I knew what I was doing was wrong because I was hiding it. I was hiding it. I was not
Uh,
telling people where I was going when I went to Philly. I was not telling people who I was linking up with. I was hiding it. So if you're going to be really honest with yourself, you're going to have real conversations about honesty. I knew it. So that was that intuition kicking in.
Sound like the only piece of truth I've heard
I
from her
knew
so
that
far.
was not a real man. Why? Because I was raised by a real man.
Then you
And it
fucked
ain't
up.
beating on your chest or, holding doors open for women. He shouldn't have needed a woman to come in to help him.
What?
That's not what men need.
What is she talking about?
He shuns other men. He don't want the
I don't know.
accountability of other men
What does shines other men
placed
mean?
on him.
You meant to say
So why the hell do
Yeah.
you think you could go in there and get this man to act and do right? I was delusional as hell.
How is that our job?
Even to the point, looking at them text messages, please talk to me. What do you? It's manipulation to
She thought
keep
she
you
could change it.
emotionally
Now it's our job.
invested. I can't even flex that I didn't give him any money because I gave him more than that. I gave him time. My phone is going
I
ballistic.
think it's
I'm
the
gonna
other way around,
I'm gonna
lady.
sit on it. So yeah, like I know now. I learned a lesson at my age. You can still learn stuff if you're lucky.
She been
If
listening
you're
to me and trying
lucky,
to
if
clean her
you're
story
open
up.
to it, if you are
Right.
willing to be honest with yourself. But I feel like women don't get passes, and I think it's because we
Women get
have
too
so
many
much
passes. You were able to
that is
skate this
expected
far
of
because
us.
women got passes.
And we know, just like when I had kids, any false move, it doesn't only affect you, it affects other people. I got a lot of the energy that I'm getting from some men online. It's not even that they're upset with me. They're like, damn, you wasn't looking at this right. It's the same offline with the men. People wonder why I didn't have people at
But
court
ma'am, you
because
claim
I
you the
cannot
smartest,
be
most
responsible
intuitive
putting
bitch
men
in
in
the
that
world.
space that do not play
That's
around
right.
about me.
What men is she
Because
talking about?
I did something stupid.
Me, mainly me.
Me.
That would be
Me.
me transferring my shit off onto somebody else.
You made the public
They was
listen to
outside
this.
though.
No excuses.
But they was not
Yeah.
inside. I don't think that would have been smart. It wasn't me hiding anything, and I
said you hid shit.
just really should have took better care. To you got to move like there are people that care about you and people that will be affected by your moves. So I
The
wasn't
only
doing
person
it.
affected by this was Chunk Chunk.
I
And
wasn't
your kids not
considering
knowing your
other
pussy
people
story.
when
I
I
guess you're
was
right.
sneaking off to Philly.
Everybody has their own
Now,
responsibility.
did
Oh,
I
she
pass up on any of my kids? Absolutely not.
she
One
listening.
trip,
She
my
been
kids were in
listening
the
to
Virgin
me.
Islands. He knows that because I told him. I said, "Well, my kids won't be back. They took my vacation, and they went off to the Virgin Islands, and they was cool. So my children were never neglected. And then I got big kids. I don't have little types. I don't have little types. I didn't even really date back then, but I didn't have little types. They were big kids. They barely want to be bothered with me. They want to go out
Ma'am,
do
your
what they want.
child. Can you pause
But
the trip?
that's what I wanted to tell you guys. As
Can you
far
pause?
as the text message,
Ma'am, we understand that you had two adult children. The child that was being brought in question was the one that you called 16, and you said he called the fire department, ma'am. So You're trying to downplay this like you got big kids and like this boy was able to stay at home by himself. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, it seemed like the ages keep switching up every time she describes the story. I was about to
He's
say that a little
16, but
earlier.
he's autistic to the point where he picked up a phone and called 911, and she's trying to act like this was just. At first, she said she was sneaking off. Now she's trying to act like she wasn't neglecting the kids. They was grown. They took her vacation. But the fact of the matter is, your oldest son had to play daddy because mama and daddy was off somewhere else, not dealing with Chunk Stone. That's what was brought up. But now she trying to
Yeah,
act like
one
my
was on
kids are grown. They
vacation.
didn't need me. They needed you to
Yeah,
come clear
one was
that
on
motherfucking
vacation. One was
suspension.
out fucking.
I thought she pulled a Mary Ann right here. I thought she was finna actually take some accountability. I should have known better. Funky bitch.
That were given. There's more of those. There's some juicy ones. There are ones when I'm cussing him out. He did a lot of stuff that
We
just
don't care.
really agitated
It's 8
me.
months
I
later.
was never in line with what he was doing and what he believed. That's another reason why I know I wasn't supposed to be in
You
that space.
said you was in line with it though.
I
Why were you
disagree with
never
a lot
in?
of the stuff that he was pushing. I don't agree. But there are things that I do agree with. But he's not the only person or the person that has that or had that original thought that came from somewhere else. So I was going to tell you guys a story about someone, and I'm going to change up a little bit of the information so you
You
guys
mean you gonna
don't
lie, son?
have, like
What you
anything.
gonna
It's to
do?
protect the innocent. So
You
there
gonna
was
lie to
this
protect the innocent this time?
girl that she
Not the
came
lie.
from good background, you know, and she met up with a guy, and the guy presented himself. He was good looking, he dressed nice, he smelled good, he had the car, the home, and he supposedly was doing real estate, and they hit it off. He treated her good, he treated her really good, and they started dating.
What you gotta do with you and
Eventually,
Umar?
down like 2 years in, they moved in together. And you know how
What
they
does this
say,
have to
it's
do
the
with
saying,
you
I
and
don't know if any of
Umar?
you've ever heard of this, but you'll never know a man or a woman unless you have a baby by them or you move in with them. Well, this was that situation. So one day she's not feeling well. She's got stomach, like upset stomach. And she stays home from work. And he says, I'm going to go show a house. And
This
so
some
she says,
bullshit.
okay, I'm going to lay in bed and get my bearings. So he goes out, and then she decides that she probably needs to go get something for her stomach. It's not letting up.
Not a
And
pregnancy
I
test.
won't be
What is she
graphic, but
talking
she's
about?
getting sick.
She's telling this
So
bullshit
she
ass
leaves
story.
out,
Y'all see
and as
this
she's
this y'all
leaving
fault for
out,
telling
this
her
is
to
some
tell
time he's
stories.
been.
Y'all told this woman
I
to
ain't telling her to
continue
tell
doing
shit.
story time and shit, and she's giving y'all one. She done made this bullshit up, and this has nothing to do with you and fucking Umar.
Lance.
Did she write
Any story,
scripts for? He must write scripts for Marianne. This must be
any
Marianne's
story
next
I've
movie.
ever asked her to tell was only about her and Umar. I don't know where all this other shit coming from.
I ask questions.
Yeah,
This is Marianne's next movie. That's what she's
She's
telling
doing
us.
whatever she can to
Stay
keep the live
relevant.
going as long as
I can't
possible.
This is the
believe I
most
found somebody
boringest
else that
lie I've
said
ever
they liked
heard.
the movie. Everybody else hated it. I'm glad. Nice to meet you. I'm the only other nigga I know that liked the movie.
That's
I
what's up.
say it
Trey,
was
Shout out.
you
watchable.
liked it, Trey?
Well,
Yo,
again, I didn't hate
listen,
it, and I would watch it again. It was
that was
watchable because
bad
I've
movie
seen
gold. I
worse
might
low
watch it
budget
this.
films.
Yo, that
There's
was
some
bad
bad little
movie
budget
gold.
films out there.
Hey, you ever seen Samurai Cop?
I have
No.
not, but I got the hook up and I'm about
I
it,
seen
about it,
that,
and a
y'all.
whole bunch of other bullshit masterpiece
Nah.
film.
This you gotta watch Samurai Cop. Marianne's movies is right on the like on the level of Samurai Cop or Godfrey Ho or them weird ninja movies from back in the 80s.
Is that techno movie?
Which
Is
one?
that? No, that's not. No, I'm thinking of the other movie. That it's like a retro '70s movie.
Oh nah. I'm gonna send you a link to Samurai Cop. Hold up.
Uh, but yeah, this has nothing to do with Umar. What the fuck is she talking about now?
All right, let's get back to these boring
She
lies.
just telling you a random
Yeah.
story to try to say how men trick women and all of the other shit. And apparently, this girl done got trapped by this guy because that's what she said. She said, "You know how they say you never know someone until you move in with them and have a baby." Well, they moved in together, and she pregnant now. And I'm guessing the dude is gonna turn into this dark, sinister monster that lied about everything.
No. Okay.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, y'all.
Gone. He's coming back up and he's like, "Hey, where you going?" And she says, "Oh, I'm gonna go get something for my stomach." And so she hears the fob coming around the corner and
Who
she
is she
sees the
talking
light
about
on
now?
this car. And she's looking at the car. It's identical to his car, but it's a
She
different
hears the
color.
key fob.
And so her stomach gets to grumbling again, and she says, "I'll ask them when I get back." She wants to know where did this car come from? Where is his car? So she leaves out. She's coming back home from the store, and as soon as she is pulling into the parking lot of the lofts, he's pulling out. He hits the
Well, they've
horn
already
real
walked
quick,
past each other once. So he said,
and
"Where
so
you
it's for
going?"
sure that he was driving
Hold
this
on.
car that's
She said she
identical to
talked
the
like
car that she
Mike
knows.
Wazowski. Said she talked like the slug from Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski. Did you fill out your paperwork? Ah, that's
That's
funny.
infuriating.
Oh my god, that is funny though. She said she talked like the slug
But
from
it's a
Monsters
different
Inc.
color.
He looks like
So
the
she
slug.
goes back upstairs. She lays down. Later on that evening, she gets up. She sees the fob on the island of the kitchen. She picks up the fob and she goes down to investigate this car. Now, the guy has a nice car, you guys. Put whatever car you want to think, any car, your dream
Oh
car.
my god, get to the
Okay.
fucking point, lady.
So she goes downstairs. She hits the fob. He's upstairs. He's knocked out sleep. She opens up the door. She sees this gym bag because he goes to the gym all the time. And she's inspecting this car. And the car doesn't look new or anything like that. She sits in the passenger seat
Time will end before there's a point to this.
and she's moving things around in the console. She looks down and she notices that there's a piece of the carpet
And
that
this is just
is kind
randomly
of
after she been with this nigga 2
pulled
years.
back a little bit, not too much, but
He doesn't
enough
understand
to
that this
make
story has
you
way too many
think,
details.
why
Right.
is this
There's no
carpet
narrative.
not
It's just
lined
It
up
details.
gets to a
in
point where you
this
just stop
And then she
listening
amazing,
talking
after a
about
while.
protecting the innocent.
car that he drives and keeps immaculate?
It's hard to even pay
So
attention.
she pulls it back and it's
He's
Velcro.
a serial killer.
Is she
So it's
talking about a
like
foreskin? What is she pulling back?
something or someone has
I
put
don't
the
know.
Velcro to keep the carpet pushed down, but she pulls it back,
Oh, carpet.
and guess what she sees?
Blood.
I start phasing
She
out after
You
a
one of
while
those
sees
during
people
this.
a
that add a bunch
gun
of details to make it sound
and she
believable.
sees a
Right.
lot of
Exactly.
money. There's every bit of about $30,000 or $40,000 worth of cash money in this car. And she sits
Motherfuckers
back in the
falling asleep.
seat. She
She
hurries
counted.
up and puts it back. And she sits back
Oh,
in
good.
the
It's not
seat,
just me
and
then.
all of these things are going through
Hey, she put it
her
back.
mind. So she opens up the
Pause, sis.
glove compartment.
That's how I know you fucking lying. Ain't no woman finding $30,000 in a man car and putting that shit back.
They gonna
Who's she
take some
talking
off the
about?
top, a
Rick, who
couple
was
more than
Oh,
something.
she gonna take a little bit out the stash. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, me too.
Ain't no way
Hey,
One
that
no
ain't
lady
even a
ain't
woman
had
gender thing.
30,000.
found
I'm
30
taking
racks in
some.
her man car and she put that shit back without taking her cut.
I'm taking some of
Enough
the
That
to
ain't even a
gloves
really
gender
go
and
thing.
get
some
Most
of the
people would
money.
do that.
right.
Most
Get the
people would do
fuck
that. It's
out of
not even a
here.
gender thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know you lying. I know you fucking lying. Let me find 30 racks in my wife's seat.
Hey, Rim,
You got me fucked up.
did you see my 40K
man,
around
Lanae
anywhere? I
got
could have
more
swore I saw it
story.
somewhere.
For my,
Lanae
for my
got more
pain and
story
suffering.
than I can't.
Rim, I thought I saw my. Did you see my 40K? I left it somewhere.
Hey, you got me fucked up. For my hazard fee, my pain and suffering. I'm taking me a slice. I ain't gonna take the whole thing, but hey,
I
look
would
here,
take the
baby.
whole thing,
You
This.
hiding
all of
30
it.
racks up in this motherfucker? Come on, she would have cussed him
I might
out.
leave you.
And,
I might leave you 10 out of the 40K, but no, most of that's mine.
To
Finders
take a
keepers.
look at
uh,
the
oh
registration.
yeah, you taking
And
it too
sure
far.
enough,
Maybe
his name is on
maybe
the
like 30.
registration. Everything on the paperwork is just like, yeah, it's his car. So
Must have
she's
had
coming back upstairs. She shuts the
the
door,
paper
locks it, comes
sticker on
back
it,
upstairs,
the
and
bank
she's
stamp
like,
on it.
what in the hell is going
Well,
on?
you're
So when
subject
she comes
to sticker
upstairs, he's in the
price.
kitchen and he's like, what are you doing? She said, whose car is that?
Her stomach ain't hurt no
He
more.
said, that's my car.
Miraculously.
She said, hold on, wait a minute. Your car is black. This car is like a gray. He said, yeah, I have another car and I usually keep it over at my brother's house. Then she blurts out before she could even think about not telling him, investigating forward. She says, you got a
Y'all,
lot of money and a gun in that car. And he's like, you
And the
went through
money in
my
the gun
car?
was under the. Listen to
And she
Key Pause
said,
the Tripsy.
why do you have so much money in the car? Now
Tripsy.
they're
So
not.
genius.
I
What's
just
up?
want to. We want to recap the story. So this lady gets in the car, not an SUV. It ain't tricked out or nothing, and there's some Velcro on the floorboard that keeps it down. It's coming up, and underneath this floor, this floor in the car, it's $30,000 and a gun, and there's no buds in the carpet at all. It ain't no secret compartment. It's just it's Velcro covering this shit.
there's
Who
no
the fuck
crackheads
gonna do
in that
that?
neighborhood.
So
There's no
how do you
crackheads
not
or
see a
teenagers in that
bud
neighborhood.
sticking up in the carpet?
No, no. First of all, why was you going through his shit in the first place?
Because she
Second
said
of
she
all,
saw the
ain't no
carpet
woman.
lifted up. She saw the carpet lifted up in this new car that she's never seen in 2 years, and she pulled back the Velcro, and voila, 30,000 in the gun. So if the female can find it that quick, it ain't a good hiding spot for police.
Right. And I don't know no black woman alive today that's gonna find 30 racks in her goddamn car and not take her cut and keep her motherfucking mouth shut. She know where that money coming from.
And he
She
didn't
got to
bring
be the
and he
most
didn't
naive
bring
woman
the
in the world.
and he
That's
didn't
that
bring
you
the
know I ain't gonna tell on you right, cut.
Right.
And that's the thing. When you try to make yourself
And
seem
it's
like a
together
saint,
cut.
everybody can smell your bullshit.
Right. That's that we in this together cut. Now I'm an accessory, so I'm gonna need
she
my
thought he
half.
was a
That's what my I guarantee that's what my mom would have said. She was like, just because I saw it, now I need my cut because now I'm an accessory.
she thought he was a
Rim,
real estate agent
I'll
and
tell
he
you this
turned out
much,
to be a
Rim.
drug dealer.
Rim, I tell you this much.
Right.
Here's the thing: you wouldn't want me as an associate because I'd let you know too late. There's no we.
Hey, you know what? This
Or you just
reminds
taking the
me
whole
of
you
the
taking the whole thing.
y'all. This
One hundred
reminds me
percent.
of
But
the
I'll work with you to
motherfucking
get to that point. But once we got to that point, there's no we anymore.
guys. Do y'all remember the Ashanti video with her and Terrence Howard? And she was like, "What you do?" And he said,
Uh-huh.
"Construction." And then she found out he was a drug dealer. That sounds like this story
Right.
that he's telling.
Right. Where you been? I know what you talking about. Go ahead, sis.
She telling us the Ashanti video.
hurting for money, but they're not the type of they're not in a situation financially to where he could just be rolling around with $30,000 in the car, and not even that, the gun.
The gun.
So she doesn't lay into the gun in the money situation. She's stuck on this car,
Wait, according to
and
that narrative, doesn't this mean that you're
her
also
stomach starts to
staying
hurt.
where a gun is
So she's
nearby?
stuck on the car. She's asking him about the car, and he says, "You don't go through my stuff." He turns into a whole nother person.
I told y'all he was a mean nigga.
And she's like, I don't feel good. I'm going to go lay down.
Right.
And he says, well,
Well, to
I'm on my way out.
be fair,
She's
it
like,
was
it's
his stuff, so I can
11 something
understand
at
that
night. Where are you
reaction.
going? And he just takes off out of the door. So she calls him. She calls him once. She calls him twice. He doesn't answer. She said, well, I'm going to let it calm down. But when he comes back, so he
Like, she
comes
gets
back,
offended, but
and
it
it's
wasn't
like
her
3 o'clock
stuff.
in the morning. He goes into the closet. She's up, but she doesn't let him know that she's up. And he goes into the closet. He gets some clothes and he turns on the shower, and he's about to take a shower. She sits up in the bed and she's waiting on him to get out. He comes out and she says, hey, like, we need to finish this. He's like, don't speak. She tries again, don't speak. And it was the tone of
Man, this bitch done read a book.
This like them story times back in the day.
Don't speak, I said.
Why is everybody
You know what
calling
this sound
telling her
like?
these stories for her to turn
Y'all
around and
remember?
tell
Y'all
the
remember
internet?
when your kids tell you a story? Remember when your kids tell you a story? Like, yo,
Right.
look,
And
Mm,
it be take so fucking long.
that's what
pointless.
this sound like. This sound like a little
My kids
kid
do
talking.
it every day.
Oh my god.
Man.
Oh my god. It's painful to listen to. It's like this story is not going anywhere.
I
Yo,
mean,
she was better off just grabbing whatever book she's trying to tell this story, just reading the book. But then
the
we'd have to
thing
deal with
is,
her reading out loud.
that might be why she does it. She wants to make it so long, so convoluted that whenever anybody, same thing with Umar speaking twice or thrice all the same time, and you can't edit it out, so you
Yeah,
have to
just
leave it there. She's probably doing the same
Right.
kind of tactic where she's going to make it so long, so absurd that it's going to take you too much to even try to rationalize it.
I done halfway tuned that shit
Right.
out. So you don't listen to this drivel.
I
Can't
can't
keep
listen to it either.
she's monotone.
I only got about half the story. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like I've been writing. I've been writing this last episode of NK. So I'm listening.
Oh, you must be
Yeah,
running.
I only got about half the
There must be
story.
stacks now of that paper.
The only part that I heard was him finding the money and her just putting it back. Which that's when she lost me. I'm like, ain't no way, ain't nobody they fucking right mind.
Oh my god, yo, this is hey Stinky. No one's gonna like this story. So if you and the robot are getting together to come out with another movie, this is gonna flop. It's not even gonna be a good bad movie. It's gonna be a bad movie.
Jean Lay supposedly is supposedly is supposed to be a real story, but I don't know. I don't know who she talking about, and I don't know if that person even know that Lanae saying they said this. Cause
Hey,
next week
I
Right.
somebody
haven't seen
like
any.
Pop gotta be like Lanae lying on me.
I haven't seen any
Uh,
evidence, so I don't believe the story at all.
I have no clue what she was talking about, who she was talking about. All I know is she found 30K under the seat and put it back. That's when I tuned out. She definitely one of those people that just add extra details into the shit, unnecessary details to try to make it seem believable. But all you're doing is making it less believable because you're taking so long to get to the fucking point. That means you're either making it up as you go, or you're fucking lying. Either way is bad. That's matter of fact, they're both the same thing. Making it up as you go in, lying is two the same fucking things.
His voice,
Because
Go
if
ahead,
it's the
sis.
she
truth, it ends at some point.
Please, God.
You go ahead, sis.
just laid down and went back to sleep. So time goes on, and I'm gonna get to the chase of it, you guys. One time
When?
she look
Tomorrow?
glances up in the rear view just by chance, and she sees that the car is leaving out of the parking lot and he's going the opposite way. So she makes a quick second decision to turn around and follow this car just out of the blue because his behavior is not matching. She's thinking, y'all know what she's thinking, it's another woman, right? So she gets behind him and she's going and following him. And the guy pulls up behind. They go for some time. They're driving for every bit of 25 minutes. She pulls up
Wait,
behind
pause the
him.
story.
He
Pause the
doesn't
fucking
even
story.
notice
Hold
that
on,
This
hold
she's
on.
there.
story long in a bitch.
Dumbest shit ever. So she finds $30,000 and a gun in the seat, and she follows him because she think he's going to see another woman, and
This
not
sounds like some Lifetime BS.
It
the
definitely is.
stupidest shit ever. No woman in their right fucking mind is going to recognize strange behavior. Find
So
30,000 and a gun. Bingo. We know what the nigga's doing. How the
these are
fuck does she not know?
these are the stories
Not
that she
only
was
that,
gonna
but I
tell on
mean,
Honor, but
you would
these
have
didn't
zero
make it.
survival. You would have zero survival mindset to continue to pal around with a man that not only knows you mess with his 30,000, but also has a gun and has changed his behavior as a result.
And told you not to
But
speak.
you followed him thinking that as a woman. Like it's clear what the fuck he's doing. He got a different car, money under the seat with a gun.
It's the
What
same
other
type of
conclusion
car,
could you come
but
up with?
it's the same type of
That's
car
just
in a different color.
it's just stupid. Like it makes no sense. Anybody can. What y'all think he was doing for a living?
Selling dope.
Exactly. There's no other
Pretty much.
Or
conclusion
he
you
was
can
a
come up
hitman.
with.
Selling dope, or he was a
Either that
hitman.
lady was extremely insecure and paranoid, or she was just fucking remedial.
Umar was out here
There's
trying to
no way.
put patience.
Well, the person telling the story is remedial.
Definitely.
That's very true. But go ahead, finish it. I got it. Now I want to hear the end. Now I want to hear the ending. How dumb the ending is going to be.
But she's not riding like tailing him. So he pulls in behind a department store. We'll
And that
call it
person
Home
told you this
Depot.
story.
Like just behind Home Depot. She goes further up and sits. This is like the island parking lot. She sits at another area of the parking lot so she can see. And the car is just sitting there, not doing anything. So she's like, oh, he done seen me and he's waiting for me to leave. She starts the car back
Did he
up.
just track him?
And guess what happens? The car that she knows is his pulls up. And she looks and she sees that the man that's driving it comes out of the car. She doesn't recognize him. Never seen this man before in her life. Then her boyfriend gets out of the car and he takes his regular car, and the other guy takes that car and then takes off. She pulls off after, and he's going deeper into an area that both of them do not frequent. She follows him. He's got to be in his head because he's not paying attention, and she's not really close behind him.
How they
But
Oh,
going?
he
bitch, you
pulls up to
lying.
this
He
bar
knows.
Bitch, you
She
lying.
knows all of
in
this.
this area that they don't
Bitch, you
frequent.
lying.
So they're like, he's like down in the hood. So she sits and she waits outside. He goes in,
He
he's
going
in
to
there for
the
every bit of 45 minutes. He comes out and he calls her. So she's literally watching him talk to her outside of this bar. He says, "Hey, I'm going to go look at a house. I'm going to show somebody a house." She says, "Okay, no problem." And he says, "You want me to order you food or you're good?" She says, "I'm fine. I'm still having problems with my stomach." And so she stays and
this
watches
bitch fine.
him. He
He
gets in the
definitely lying
car
her
and he
ass
takes
off.
off. He's going deeper, deeper down into this area.
Man, this
He
nigga done drove
shouldn't
out of
even
state
be
by
down
now.
there. He has no business. And the whole
Right.
time that they've been dating, she
And he
doesn't
done
know
went from
why
the
this
bar.
man is
Wait,
in this
pause it,
area.
Juicy.
And
I
so
thought
he
this nigga was just at the bar. How did he leave the bar and continue driving?
Deeper into this area.
This
God
nigga
damn, how
done
big
left
is
out
this
the
area?
states.
How big is this area?
What hood is this? They done been to
Fucking
Home Depot. They drove 50 miles to get to Home Depot. She trailed the nigga for 50 miles. They get to Home Depot. They done drove another 200 miles. He done stopped at the bar and said, "I'm going to show some real estate. You want some food?" Then they done got back on the road.
Isn't this nighttime too?
As long as they've been driving, it would appear that way.
How the fuck is he showing real estate in the Oh my god, this lady's crazy. She made this shit up. Yeah, this sound like a Tubi movie.
She watched this somewhere. She didn't make this shit up. It's too intricate. She's watched this
pulls up
shit
to a
somewhere
house.
before.
It doesn't look all that great.
Somebody said he's gay.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of like,
I thought that's what it was gonna be when the man stepped out. I was like, say, okay, they hugged, they kissed or something. Nope, we ain't got there yet. She
Yeah,
no,
building up to it.
that's what I was thinking too.
but he
But
pulls up and
this
there's a
nigga
guy, not the
obviously
same
selling
guy
dope.
from the Home Depot, but another young guy comes out, and he gets into the back
Then
seat
what
of
happened to Low
the
Jack?
car with her boyfriend. And then they sit in the car for about 15, 20 minutes. He gets out, he goes back in the house, the guy that she doesn't know. And then her boyfriend takes off. So now things are strange. She's like, they're beyond strange. He pulls
The
into a
nigga is
gas
going to see
station.
his plug.
He goes into the gas station. He pulls up. She pulls behind him after she
And
sees
this
him
nigga
going
ain't seen
into
her
the
at
gas
all.
station.
She driving
She
like a
gets
private
out and she
investigator.
opens up the back seat of the
Yeah,
car,
this
and
lady
his
Low
gym
Jack.
bag is there. So he's in the
Wait,
store
he done went in
doing
the gas
something.
station
There's
and she done
two
hopped
people
out
come
and went through
out,
his car.
but he's still in the store. And so she looks in the gym bag and she sees these packages. And they're
Pause.
all wrapped up.
There's no
Man,
way a nigga is leaving $30,000 and a gun in a car and a book duffel bag full of bricks and not watching that car every 5 fucking seconds.
he went in the
And he
gas
didn't.
station and his girlfriend went in the car.
He
He ain't
hopped.
seen
Get
her
the fuck
filling
out
that
of here.
out.
First of all, niggas ain't stopping at no gas station unless they really need the gas.
You would have got the
But I'm gonna
gas
be looking
first.
at that car every 5 seconds. Yeah, let me get 5 on 5. I'm looking every which way. There's no fucking either this dude is the dumbest dope dealer ever. How you not know somebody was tailing you for 70 miles in your girlfriend car?
And it's your
This dude,
girlfriend. It ain't just no normal person. It's your girlfriend. So you would recognize her car following you.
right?
One thing a drug dealer
But,
is
yo,
fucking paranoid.
right.
They checking their mirrors
Paranoid.
and
I'm
all
gonna
that
say
shit.
paranoid. I was looking over my shoulder every which fucking way. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day and look out the blinds.
This is a plot that she watched from a Tubi movie yesterday.
Right. This is the
Or
dumbest.
TikTok story, because you know these people get on TikTok and tell this bullshit in 100 episodes. Risa Tisa, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah,
which is
this
what
is
she
just
said she was
stupid.
gonna start trying to do.
I gotta hear the ending now. I gotta hear how dumb the ending is. Go ahead. I
He
gotta hear
came
how
And they're
out and
stupid
whooped
it is.
her ass
purple,
for
and then
following
some
him
of
and
them
going to
are
the
baby
car.
blue, and some of them are black, but they're packages.
Bricks.
So by this
Baby
time,
blue and
she knows
black.
he's
She
about to come
watched too many
outside any
movies.
minute, but she can't stop
Yeah.
looking at these packages. She can't see what's in it, anything. And so he does. He comes out and he catches her in the back seat of the
Man, this
car,
hoe is
and
lying.
she's like, "What are you doing? I thought you were going to go see." He was like, "You following me? You're following me." And they're having this altercation. He jumps in the car. He speeds off.
With
So,
bricks in the car.
to make a long story short, she's been
Right.
dating this man. She's had no clue that this man is selling dope, because that's clearly what he's doing.
With the blue and black
And
packages.
now she's going to the hospital and she finds out
She's pregnant.
that she's pregnant. She
Oh
finds
my
out that she's
god.
pregnant.
Oh, I
So
quit.
now she's sitting there, she's crying. She
Plot
has
twist.
no
This is
idea how she
definitely a
got
Tubi
herself
movie.
into this situation.
What's that shit called? Fatima? This sound like
No
Fatima
idea how
on
did I
Tubi.
get. She comes from a
My wife
family
watch that shit
that
all the time.
they don't have any kind of connection to this type of lifestyle.
This sound like
This man
Fatima.
has drug her into it with a lie, an entire lie. And so getting into,
An entire lie,
or
just
I'm
like you
Pause,
just
sorry,
made
sis.
up a story.
like canceling this pregnancy is
This sound like Fatima. This sound like an episode of Fatima. I'm sorry. My wife watched this shit all the time, and this sounds like an episode of Fatima. I swear to God, I've seen this episode. I'm telling you, this sounds like Fatima. My wife watched this shit. I be catching it. Yo, I be watching this shit like, God damn, who got diabetes? Watching
Right.
this shit too. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes this shit'll
I've
catch
been
you.
there watching Family Business, and I was like, "Oh, y'all missed it."
This
Okay.
is definitely Fatima. This is definitely an episode of Fatima. I ain't stupid. I've seen this show with my wife before, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be like, this shit is stupid, and then some episodes will catch you like, oh shit, what the fuck going on in here? But god damn, come on, come on. Look it up on Tubi. It's called Fatima. This is the episode of Fatima. It's definitely. Or it's another Tubi movie that sounds like this too. I forgot what the fuck it's called. It's the same characters from Fatima. And they got the bum boy with the long hair. He be on YouTube too. It sounds like one of these Tubi movies or episode from Fatima. Don't ask, look. I watch the shit with my wife. Sometimes I sit down and watch her shows with her. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I walk by like this shit's stupid, and then something will happen. Be like, God damn, the fuck going on here? And you'll get sucked into it. But this is definitely an episode of Fatima. Go ahead, keep playing the system.
So you enjoy these movies? Is that what I'm hearing?
When
That's
I'm
what
watching it with my wife, I wouldn't watch it by myself.
Trey. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, Trey.
It wouldn't be something that I watch by myself. But yeah, if I'm sitting down with my wife and she wants to watch her shows, you ain't
I
got no
think,
choice but to do.
Rim, it sounds like you put these movies on sometimes, sir.
Hold
That's what
on.
it sounds
When
like I
cancel
heard.
pregnancy came in, I'm late. I don't remember
You
this.
want y'all to put me on
Oh,
blast? I said I
after
watched it with my wife. God damn it, that's what I did.
Also,
Fuck
Trish, so
y'all.
after she found out her boyfriend was selling dope after following him for 100 miles in 7 hours, he pulled out from the gas station talking about you following me, and then she went to the hospital because her stomach was still hurt. She found her stomach wasn't hurting none of the time she was following this nigga. But after she found out he was
Wait, they
selling dope,
clown
she
me for
went to the
watching
hospital
Fatima
and
with
got
you.
treated.
I missed it.
This is
Did
worse
she
than
describe
Jody
anybody's
Arias'
outfits?
crazy ass.
Did she describe anybody's outfits? Did she tell us what they were wearing while all this was happening? Any
Not
other
yet.
Hear
pointless
that part.
details?
I'm sure he had on a Nike tracksuit.
The Adidas socks, tube socks. One L with one pant leg up like LL Cool J. Ooh, somebody get in trouble.
And he was alone in his room. He was staring at the wall.
That's about what this shit sound like.
It's not an option for her based off of her beliefs.
Prestige.
But she's no way going to go into a marriage with this man. She's not going to deal with this man at all. She doesn't want to. So, speed things up. 2 years down the road, she's sitting at a dinner table. Now, he's already been outed. He's been busted. He's doing time for a separate. This guy turns into be the type of man that
He got
breaks hands
outed.
by putting people's hands in car doors and slamming it. He's not a good guy at all.
I told y'all
This
he
is
might have been
not the person she thought she was dealing with, and she properly vetted him out, but she still didn't see any signs. There was nothing there to tell her to run for the hills.
He's a long shark.
But not only is he a bad guy, he's the worst kind. And now she has a child by him. So she's sitting at a table with her family.
Umar of drug running or cheating, and she still decided to keep the baby.
Yeah, because she said it was against her religion to have an abortion.
Weezy F baby, please say the baby.
Her religion to have premarital sex as well, but fuck that one. That was out the window.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, this is a Tubi movie. I'm telling
this is ridiculous, is what it is.
And the baby's in a high chair, and she's having to explain her movement to an uncle that's sitting across from her, chastising her about how did she get herself into this mess. Out of all the people in the family, she's the only one that's not married, that has a baby, and not even that, the guy is the worst kind of guy that you could pick. So there's nothing that she can do about this. A man drug her into his hell.
Yeah, episode 3, the baby not mine.
And he has made his hell now a part of her.
How he drag her into it? She ain't get caught up.
How do you deal with something like that?
When he went to jail, she did not get caught up.
How do you deal with it?
She dragged herself into it.
There are a lot of women that are out here that have children from these situations. A man that is physically violent to them, and they're having to be forced to do visitation. So when a man like that physically violent can't get his hands on you, he'll try to do, other things, psychological, games, and they're locked into it because the court has demanded that man be able to see his child. Yeah, deal with it the best way you know how.
It was not that when she said
but
that
the woman doesn't get a pass.
Nobody.
She doesn't get any pass. She has to answer for that mistake every time she goes out. She wants to start dating again. Oh, you got a baby.
She decided to have the baby, bitch. She shouldn't have had the baby. She could have had a chance to not have.
Really want to tell that story? She could have had 0 times that she not had the baby.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
And I had to shorten it up for you guys.
You shortened it.
She went through hell. But
she said she shortened it.
Every time she goes out on a date, this is what it is. So it's sad. It's a sad story, but it's all because, like I said, a man
stupid story
decided.
What was the point of this story?
There was no point.
Lied and tricked women, and Umar lied and tricked her.
Like we didn't know that already.
This ain't
Well, it's
nothing
April
close to
Fool's
what
Day.
happened with you and Umar.
It's April
At
Fool's
You
Day, and
know
all.
she's a
what?
goddamn
The
fool.
other women, at least the other women got something out of Umar. I'm not saying take scam money, but I'm saying they wasn't with Umar for nothing. They
They at
wasn't
least got
paying for the
bubble.
hotel rooms and shit back then.
She
Umar
didn't
was
even
Yeah,
get
paying
no
for it.
Scripper
bubble.
knew what she was doing. She got paid.
Yeah, she is the
Well,
bottom of the.
he
Yo,
he he approached her under the
Zorro
guise
got
of
more than her.
celibacy.
Zorro got to be in the FDMG pageant. Stinky Stacks ain't get jacked. Like that's how we know. A, she was lying, and B, she probably did stink.
Yeah, this whole fucking story, that whole spill didn't make no sense. Like
Yo,
that
Umar
had nothing to
treated her
do
like
with
she
it.
stink.
Right.
He
You can
treated her
see
like she
after the
stink.
first time that they had sex, what his answers was. Good Garvey Day, sister. Blah blah blah. And then don't text her for months.
Hey, I just had to dip out on somebody. Now this woman, she ain't stinking nothing like that, but I just had to dip out because I had to get ghost. And I didn't, that's kind of how I carried it on the text.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Gotta get out of there, man. Shout
Sometimes
out
you
to
gotta get the
Umar
fuck
for
out of,
rebuilding
out
that
of the
school. If you build a school and just say there is no school, then you'd stop having these people attach themselves to you. So shout out to Umar for
True.
that. I know your fat ass listening.
Probably is.
So I body shame Umar too. So if you're mad
that
at
he
that,
was
I body
going
shame
to
Umar too.
drag her in. He was
My bad, bro. I thought it was still
What
playing
was
in
you
Click
saying?
Files.
The story's still going?
No, she's talking about something. It's just plenty, but I can't
She
be on
just
here much
talks.
longer because I gotta head to Alabama.
Yeah, she just thinks that YouTube is a space for her to just run her mouth and talk where nobody else in her real life will listen to her. So no one else in her real life pays attention to
Well,
her.
yeah. Yeah, we
No,
Like
about 3 hours in anyway, too. So
like we
yeah,
probably paid more attention to her than her kids in the last 10 years.
I
I
said we all stop talking about them because every time you talk about them, they turn around and try to strike your channel. There's plenty of shit out there.
I think, but
right.
I ain't bored with her yet, but I did find the video where her and Lennon are on the panel together for another 5 hours, and they're responding to Umar saying her pussy stank. He ain't took the videos down. It's up, so I'll be doing it tomorrow morning, July
Oh,
30th.
you
You
gonna
remember
play that
what
song?
I've been reviewing happened on July 4th, then they back on July 30th to talk about him saying her pussy stank, and she exposes more.
Yeah, you got to release the whole song for the Coochie Stink song. You got to release the whole thing.
That's it.
I
You got
remember the
to
boy that did that. I think that's only it's
It's too
only that much
short.
you
of
got
the
to
Yeah,
song.
that's it
you
though.
got to
That's
do the
all it
Lauren, you got to
is.
do the Lauren Hill
That's
part
all it
too.
is.
You got to do the Lauren Hill part.
No, but the boy that did the song only did that part. That's all he did.
No, he
He
gave us
he, he
8 minutes. That was good
Sorry,
enough.
I need you to make the
he a
whole
YouTube
song
comedian.
rap at the end too. You got to put the rap at the end that was in the movie. We got to get the whole thing.
what is this? Like YouTube's version of Juice? I'm confused.
I don't know, man. It's diabolical.
If Lanae was on Juice, it'd be called Spoiled Milk
Oh my God.
because spoiled milk stinks. Get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Rotten cheese.
Rotten cheese.
Booty juice. It'd be called booty juice. Rotten booty juice.
New Snack City.
I can hold that one in. That was funny. Diabolical. Listen, lady, all I gotta say is you are known for Umar saying that your twat smells like an aquarium. and then you went on Tasha K in front of a 200 and something thousand viewers and said you was the throat goat.
Yo, all that lines up with
And you
you.
got a nerve
You bragged
to
about
drag our daughters into this shit. Don't drag my daughter into this shit because my daughter would never ever. I'm going to jail if my daughter ever did some shit that you did. My daughter wouldn't even think, my daughter would none of that shit would ever even come out of her fucking mouth. You know why? Because I'm a present father. You said you had a present father, and you still went on the internet and said what you said. So what the fuck did your dad do wrong?
And then trying to talk about Suki. Bitch, you did the same exact motherfucking thing. Your
Suki
kids
was
gotta
more,
hear this shit, just like Suki kids gotta hear it. The
Suki
worst you
more
can say
factual
about
Right.
than
me
that.
is my daughter will hear me cussing out some ancient bitches. That's what you can hear. That's what you can say. But she would have to go on on my channel to hear, and she don't be on my
My
internet.
daughter, my daughter gonna hear me cussing out a woman that I would never want her to be like.
And most of the time when I do my live and I'm doing all my carrying on, she's at school asleep.
My daughter hears me cuss people out all the time.
Shit, my
Yep.
kids hear me cuss people out all the goddamn time too. Shit.
My daughter heard me cuss her brothers out yesterday and my brother. I cussed my kids out and my brother yesterday morning. She heard it because we were getting ready for school and them niggas had me fucked up. So don't bother me.
Kids is
We got
gonna hear
grown.
shit regardless. When they walk out, you gotta think about it. I would rather my kids hear me say it than to go out into the world and hear the world say it. Because at least they get some context to it. Once the kids walk out the door, they don't belong to you. They belong to the world. And that's where they learn most of their shit from. Outside. Yeah, they learn a lot of things from you. But once they walk out that door, it's the world that they're learning from.
That's right.
So you got to educate them about the world, so they know what they got the right tools to handle themselves in the world. Something that I wasn't given because my mom was young and my dad, you know, they're still my pops. I fucks with him. You know, we talked yesterday. He even called me up talking about, yo, nigga, you gotta stop saying what you gotta say about Charleston White because I don't want my niggas. He's talking about if he come after you, you know, my boys, we not running, we not walking down on niggas. I'm sending snipers to hit you from 2 blocks away because he in the army and shit. I'm like, Pop, it ain't even that serious. That nigga ain't worried about me. He was like, all right, man, I'm just saying.
So what you're saying is, Remy, you actually have the army ready to
I knew where that was
to make
going.
moves for you. Like
And
so
that's what he told me. He was like, look, man, you
everything
don't
that young
want.
Pharaoh
He said,
believes.
God forbid me, I had to roll up there with my boys. And I'm like,
No,
your
no,
boys? I'm like, he was like,
you
yeah, I'm talking
missing
about
the
my.
Everything young Pharaoh
you
said in
missing
his
the joke,
imagination.
Rim. You
No,
missing the
I get
joke.
it. I get it.
Remy's young Pharaoh's imagination dad told him the same thing.
But I could actually show pictures of my dad in the military. He just retired this year.
Oh nah, we believe you, Remy. Your pops is probably a wild dude, son. Like I know your pops is probably a wild dude and probably would fucking mobilize troops
Shit,
from this
I ain't
side.
know that shit until now. It took me until to this age. I'm like, this nigga was in 2 wars, and me and
You
my
should
brothers.
tell your daddy about Manny and see if he recognizes any of
Right.
his stories.
I did want to ask about. I forgot. You just reminded me. I forgot to
Yo,
ask
I'm
him.
telling you, when I went
But
digging, I found a corpse by
yeah,
the
right. I
same
saw it.
by the same name.
But yeah,
Also,
That's
me and my brothers
typically
used to
how
be like, yeah,
stolen
we
valor
gonna.
begins.
But listen, me and my brothers was like, yeah, we gonna fuck this nigga up. Da, 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 da. And
got
then one day I thought about it. I'm like, yo, this nigga just came home from his second war, and he survived.
your
Is he really qualified to try to
Yeah, well, he
fight this
belongs
nigga?
to
your pops was
Is
the
he really
black dude
qualified to try to fight this nigga?
your
He was the
pops
only
your pops
logical
was
thinking nigga.
your pops was the black
The
dude
answer to
running
that
the
is no.
Right. I said I was like, hey, huddle up, niggas. Huddle up.
Yeah,
It was
like
like, nah, we about to fuck you up. I'm like, look, come over here. You do realize this nigga just got back from his
they're gonna
second
try to
war,
jump. They're
not
gonna try to
one
jump Black
but two.
Rambo. They're gonna try to jump
Right.
Black
I said
Commando on
not
your ass.
one but two wars, and then everybody start thinking like, damn. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
this ain't like no street fight, bro. He was out there sleeping in ditches with camel spiders biting niggas' hands off and bombs
yeah,
and shit going off, and uh,
yeah. I think I should talk it
we
out.
ain't never been through that.
I
Do
think
you
I
do
should
you
talk it
really
out.
want to? Yeah, I had to talk him out of it. My younger brother crazy as fuck. He don't give a fuck. I pop shit out of that nigga. I'm like, bro. Um, I think we really need to rethink this whole situation and
You start
come to
seeing
some
ropes.
type of agreement
You start seeing ropes
because
coming out the sky.
right, this ain't the move. This ain't the move, y'all. I ain't scared of nobody, but I know my motherfucking limits, and I think we should rethink this whole situation because we just lit firecrackers in front of this nigga and he went the fuck off. Uh, and you saw how he acted. So I think we need to re- regroup. They listen to me. He just retired this year from his job in the army. He was a Marine. Y'all know when I keep telling y'all this when y'all know when they raided Saddam's palace and found that gold AK and the silver AK. That was his. That was him and his people. He got pictures of the shit. He got pictures of that shit. So I'm like, yo, what type of fucking squad was you leading to do some shit like that?
Yo, that damn Saddam and that damn AK got me in trouble before. That's another story.
Right.
Mm,
Trip I gotta use the bathroom.
yes.
Shut it down for me. I gotta use the
All
bathroom.
right.
Shut it down for me.
Oh, do
All right.
I? Okay, fam, we gonna go ahead and close it out here for the night. User 225CCC, thank you for the 199 super chat.
User
Lanae
225, the
versus
answer is no, never, not.
See, I ain't with y'all, but we gonna go ahead and close it out tonight. Thank you for the lovely panel holders that came up. We will see y'all next time. This is Rim Rum TV.